everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. I might need to move y'all cameras around. Wealthiest rising, richest rising, wealthiest rising. Thank you for a new day. And why are you still on that mode? Hi guys, welcome to my platform. This is gonna be a message for the collective. I wanna move y'all. Hold on, let's see. Let's see if I can move y'all this way. Cause I don't like the way y'all cameras looking right now. And that ain't gonna work either. It's a beautiful day. Hey. Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for rain. Thank you for joy. Alright, let me see. Everybody, just bear with me because I've been making a lot of changes and things and whatnot. Stuff sitting in my seat that I need to move. But anyway, we're going to leave it for now. But, oh, I was looking for this. And I found the other headset for that. So there's that. Alright. Go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. Alright, I hope that works good for now. Somebody's in the front, somebody's in the back. But either way, there's that. Bon appetit. Gotta get that in. Get your potassium in. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the collective. Collective, my messages are timeless, so when you see them, it's when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. If you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Couple of adjustments, y'all. Don't he is here. He is in like men. We got it going on, got it going on. I was up. Just enjoying the moment. Just enjoying the moment, guys. Because I was looking at some stuff. I'm going to just leave that for now. How's everyone doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Come on in. I never figured out how to work the other camera to the computer. So that was also a thing. Anyway, I'm going to figure it out. Just not right now. I mean, I am. It's going to be now, but not now, okay? Welcome to a new day, everyone. Come on in, come on in. I had to change y'all adjustment because I'll try to change it back, but the title says, stop second guessing this. What their actions are revealing about this love connection. One thing that I had to learn, and that I'm having to learn, so I ain't learned it yet, staying on topic, okay? Let's say poor connection. Somebody may have a poor connection. And the funny part is that we actually talking about connections and love and things of that nature. So there's that. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay, it's y'all. I gotta see where I organize everybody too, because that's another thing. I need another tripod because the tripod that y'all are on, I absolutely fucking hate. So that's another thing that I gotta get situated and organized. And you can never have too many tripods doing content, so That's another thing. Anyway, wealthy is rising, everyone. Thank you for being here. Come on in. I love y'all. They said stop second guessing this, what their actions are revealing. Okay, so let's go over here. First we're gonna do Surah Al-Fatiha. Hello, hello. Come on in, say hello. I only got 4 y'all today. I'm still working on the other one, so we'll get there. Alright. Matter of fact, I should just do it here. TikTok, you don't stop. Ooh. Ooh. Matter of fact, never mind, because I don't know if I want y'all people that close to me because I guess. I wanna love you down. Alright, so we have Surah Al-Fatiha here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Wealthy is rising, rich is rising. Welcome to a new day. I'm thankful because I'm alive, I'm awake, and just thankful to be here with y'all. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, most merciful, all praises for Allah, Lord of all worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, Master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us along the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not those you're displeased with, or those who are astray. Then we're going to go to Psalms 91. Oh, and I also have to read something else to y'all. I think it's Psalms 145, I think. I gotta look it up. We'll see what it say. Anyway, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rapport. You will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say the Lord is my refuge, and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you, to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra. You will trample the great lion and the serpent. Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for He acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him with long life. I will satisfy him and show him my salvation. Alright, let me see, y'all, if I can find 145. Majestic Grace, I love you. Thank you for being here. Aaron, I love you. Thank you for being here. Majestic Grace says, tenacious rising, period. I love you. I love you more. Thank you for being here. Aaron said, hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. I love you. She said, hey, Majestic Grace. Hey, Majestic Grace. And period. I love y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Y'all see how my face got all bright when I seen y'all was there? I was just over here talking to myself. Psalms. I'm looking for Psalms 145, I think. For some reason, it was something that I seen the other day that I ran across, and I wanted to make sure I share it with y'all. Period. You see what I'm saying? I love y'all. That's real excitement. You see what I'm saying? You can tell, because we talking about love today, you can tell that my face said, I'm happy to see y'all. That also means that you can tell when somebody ain't happy to see you. You see what I'm saying? Like when people be lying and be like, I'm glad that you here. Meanwhile, you know, oh, great rising, you beautiful beings. Oh, I love that. Thank you. Miss Ianero, hi. I hope I pronounced that right. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Thank you for being here. Okay, so Psalms 145. Let's see if that is what I wanted. If not, y'all gonna hear it anyway, but you know, we talking about love. Cause I got love on my mind. Mind y'all, I had a dream last night, and I'm gonna give y'all the gist of the dream, but I'll tell y'all about the dream after the fact, because I want to go ahead and make sure I do the right thing. Which is give y'all the message. Psalms 145 says, I will exalt you, my God, the King. I will praise your name forever and ever. Amen. I mean, and excuse me. Every day I will praise you and extol your name forever and ever. Great is the Lord and most worthy of praise. His greatness no one can fathom. One generation commands your works to another. They tell of your mighty acts. They speak of the glorious splendor of majesty. And I will meditate on your wonderful works. They tell of the power of your awesome works and will proclaim your great deeds. They celebrate your abundant goodness and joyfully sing of your righteousness. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. I got love on my mind. I got love. I love love, you know. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. The Lord is good to all. Now ponder upon that for a minute. The Lord is good to all. Not just to them over there. The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all he has made. You was not a mistake. Unsolicited advice. Hey, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm glad to see you, Athena. All your works praise you, Lord. The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all he has made. That means everything, everybody, everyone. All your works praise you. Every single one of us. Them, him, her, us, we, they, you, it. I got love on my mind, period. And you are love, just so y'all know. I got you on my mind, you on my mind, you on my mind, you on my mind. You are love. And I love that for us and y'all. All your works praise you, Lord. Your faithful people extol you. They tell of the glory of your kingdom and speak of your might, so that all people may know of your mighty acts and the glorious splendor of the kingdom. Your kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and your dominion endures through all generations. The Lord is trustworthy in all he promises, and faithful in all he does. The Lord upholds all who fall. Now, you know, are you picking up what I'm putting down? It don't matter where you are, what you doing, how you doing it, where you doing it at. I got love on my mind. I got you on my mind. Every day. The Lord upholds all who fall and lifts up all who are bowed down. I'm fixing my posture. It could be a prostration. Either way, I got love on my mind, and I'm telling you, it's you. The eyes of all look to you, and you give them their food at the proper time. At the proper time. Not when you want it, not when they want it. Brittany, hello, welcome, thank you for being here. Majestic Grace said, I just love y'all, because you feel what I feel. Like it's in my heart. Something's in my heart. Something's in my heart. Like something in my heart right now. Like y'all don't even understand. It's palpitations. I love y'all. Y'all make my heart race. We love y'all right back. I hope beautiful girls find. That's unsolicited advice. Said, we love y'all right back. I hope beautiful gifts fall into everyone's lap. Thank you, Brittany. Yes, ma'am. I feel it. Period. I hope I'm radiating. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I am. I got up, I brushed my teeth, I washed my face, I'm shining like a, brand new penny like your mama do you when you was getting ready to go to school, put that Vaseline on your face and everything. I got deodorant under my arms, I got a little spray on me, like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm being presented. or I'm being presentable. So be mindful of that. You never know who's looking. All right? Okay. Anyway, the eyes of all look the eyes of all look to you, and you give them their food at the proper time. You open your hand and satisfy the desires of every living thing. Remember, I told you God has given you the desires of your heart? That's where I got that from. I seen it that day, and it literally was inside of me. God is granting you the desires of your heart, and He may not come when you call, but He's always on time. It's the alignment of the universe, everything being put into place. The universe will adjust itself as many times as necessary and needed in order to put itself back into place. What's for you will always be for you. You will not be missed. It will not miss you. Delayed is not denied. The Lord is righteous in all His ways and faithful in all He does. The Lord is near to all who call on Him, to all who call on Him. He fulfills the desires of those who fear Him. He hears their cry and saves them. The Lord watches over all who love Him, but all the wicked He will destroy. My mouth will speak in praise of the Lord. Let every creature praise forever and ever. I love that. So our message today says, we moving there. Everybody, welcome. Thank you for being here. Alexandria, hi. It's moving, y'all. It's a little slow, but we're gonna get there. One day soon, I'm gonna get a brand new computer, and it's gonna be the fastest computer. And right now, we just doing what we gotta do with what we got, but we still doing it, okay? So it says, stop second guessing this. What their actions are revealing about this love connection, right? God loves everybody. So this is the thing. Sometimes we fall in love with people and they don't fall in love with us back. We wish it could be as simple as, like the Lord just loving us all and the people that we wish to love us all. But sometimes that's not the way. She said, and is, period. So here we are with a list of things. Because I was up working on this and I felt like, it was worthy of being given. Because I'm watching people tell other people how a person loves them or what is love and what's not love, and it's the conditioning of. And once upon a time, our elders used to tell us it takes a village to raise a child, right? It takes a village, and the village would be around, and all of a sudden we got into this thing where you need to be off on your own. But in the world right now, it's looking like it's pushing us to be back together, like, as a collective, as a whole, as a group, right? And some people, that's not going to benefit them. It benefits the enemy to keep you separated from your tribe, making you think that, people are always going to be against you and that you are unloved. Meanwhile, I love you and I'm thinking about you. You're on my mind. You are loved. You are the example of what is being given. So this is going to be out of order because I'm going to just give it where it goes into, right? What I'm seeing. So stop second guessing this. What their actions are revealing about this love connection. There's something about this connection that you already know deep down, but may have been trying to talk yourself out of. You may be asking yourself, do they really care? Are they coming back? Do they actually want this? Why do they say one thing but do another, right? And this is the number one topic that always gets played out in everyday life. Like, how does a person feel about me? I'm going to be by myself because I'm going to protect myself away from, whatever is being done, whatever, I'm not going to let nobody enter into my space. Meanwhile, the the biggest and best thing um, in life is love. When you know the feeling when you first fall in love with somebody and it's just good, it's like you're on top of the world. It's like that person put a battery in your back and everything is good. It's like you know that this is the person. You know that this is like, I want to just be here. I want to crawl into your skin because everything about this moment feels good. We locked in and this is love. And then all of a sudden, you know, we gotta get up and we gotta go to work, or we gotta, you know, go to the outside world. We gotta share our person, or we gotta share our love with, you know, the outside, right? And whether or not the connection is like this or like this, or, you know, totally severed, I don't have to be with you in order to love you, just so you know. So, do you smell what the rock is cooking? All right. So today the message is simple. Stop second guessing what their actions are showing you. Words can create hope, but consistency creates trust. God said he will always be there for you, but you still go through some things, right? And he may not come when you call, but he's always on time. It never stops you from loving God. It never stops you from still, when things are happening, you know, focused on God. So that means that there's room in our heart to, you know, forgive some people. I can forgive you and still not be with you. I can still lead and live in love and not have hate, anger, animosity, and those types of things in my heart. I can love you and, you know, not try to attack you, or I can be away from you and not try to attack you because I love you. Because there's a thing where people are conditioned to believe that love looks like this. Meanwhile, love is a bigger, multifaceted thing, right? Last night, and I said I'm going to give you my gist of my dream, but not the whole thing. I'll tell y'all what it is because I want to make sure I read through all these things because there's a lot of stuff in here. Last night I had a dream, and my dream was somehow, I don't know where I was at my house, whether or not I was in the backyard or I was somewhere. Either way, I didn't hear the door. And before I looked up, my house, the police was every fucking where. And I mean everywhere. They would then broke down my fucking front of my I got a glass door. I have a security door. So a person has to go through the security door, and, you know, you hear glass break, and that's going to be the first thing. And by that time, it could be, you know, all hands on deck. Either way, they broke the security door, all the glass. They came in, they started doing all these weird things. And it was strange in my dream because I was, like, questioning, like, why are y'all doing that? Y'all said, somebody said something about me being here, this, that, and the third. Y'all wanted me. I'm right here. I would have answered the door for y'all if I was here. Then they started ripping up stuff in my wall. This is the second time I done had this dream. First time it was tied to somebody else. Don't know if it's tied to this person at all given, or if it's tied to the fact that, you know, somebody strange is stalking, fake love, or whatever their love is. But meanwhile, they're doing stuff, right? And so, SWAT team shows up. They start ripping up the walls, and it was this thing in that I have in my room, and I noticed, I said, why are y'all fucking with that? You can literally see everything that's on it, but for some reason, it was them wanting to tear everything up, right? And I'm saying, as I'm standing there, I said, y'all know I'm going to sue the fuck off of y'all for this, right? Because I don't give a fuck who called this, that, and the third. I'm right here. I'm not running from nobody. I'm not hiding. Anyway, long story short, I happened to, it was like, you know how one of them 80s or 90s movies is, and I happened to, for some reason I had my head down, but I happened to look up, and it was this officer that was standing here, and this nigga was tall. But mind you, he was white with these fucking tattoos on his face. And I'm like, I know you, because I done seen this nigga, like, around here, I think even at fucking this place down here, Ace Hardware. I done seen this nigga in real life, right? And he's in my dream. I can't, like, I think it was Ace Hardware. Anyway, long story short, I look up and he's standing there. And I said, why are you here? And he's like, I said, why are you letting them do this? You see me, you know who I am, so why are you letting them do this? Because something in me, the minute I seen that man, I knew that he was the one that did it. He was the one that got them to do this. But it was all on like, I wanted to meet you, I needed to see you, but this is the way I did it. You tore up my stuff in order to, or you try to tear me down in order to, remember I told y'all, it's something in the energy that keeps making me think that it is like a savior energy. I'm gonna fuck with you in order to come in and save you so I look like the hero. Meanwhile, I'm the one that created all the chaos in your fucking life. And I ain't gonna like that. It's like one of those things where you could have just did it this way. But instead, you went all the way fucking around to Timbuktu and you did every fucking thing that once I find out that you did that, I can never be in love with you. I can never like you because of the fact that you literally created trauma. Majestic Grace, he messed with my nervous system. And I don't like that. Anyway, long story short, right? One of those 90s movies, because I didn't, none of this is in play yet. It's just happening in my spirit, but he don't know that this is happening, right? Unsolicited advice said, I just got to work, everyone. I'll be listening, not lurking. I love you. Listen. Majestic Grace said, okay, Athena, have the best day, period. I love you. So I'm standing on the, he's standing on the side of the wall, and I look up at him, and it was like, I got love on my mind. And then something else went through, because I just told y'all he a big ass fucking white dude, right? And I'm not supposed to love a big ass white dude, I don't think. But you're supposed to love who you love, right? In my mind, this is the thing. We all come from the same source. God said he loved everybody, right? But because of the history that has happened, it's almost like I feel like I would sell out. I would be selling out if I dated outside my race, right? If I fell in love and this is the best love of my life, like, and you a whole nother race. But this is how God tests people too. This is how, and not to say that God tests you, but this is the shit that God be doing that be funny as fuck, right? So anyway, I fell in love. I seen this nigga before, and it was almost like, you know, it was already that, but I already knew. So, oh no, can't mess with our nervous system, period. It was like, if he had just said something to me when we was at Ace Hardware, mind y'all, I swear on my life, I feel like I seen this dude. And I think it was at Ace Hardware in real life, right? And it was already like, you know how you see somebody, you know, just there's a connection and a love something or another. Like if he had said something to me at Ace Hardware, I probably would have said, you know, something. But then another thing is, I don't like the police. If for some reason a lot of police always want to date me. I don't know why they think I should be a police wife, but you know, I don't really like the police because they be doing weird shit, and I don't want that. But anyway, I didn't know that he was the police when that happened. So when he's standing on my wall, I look up at him, and it's the same scenario. But this nigga got tattoos on his face. Why are you letting them do this? So he now proceeds to tell them, like, you know, chill, little Bill. I done got her attention, you know, whatever. Now I'm in the midst of sleeping and not sleeping, because now I done realized that I'm dreaming, and now I realize that I'm supposed to remember the dream. So as I'm laying there, I can still hear the ones that was downstairs doing whatever they was doing. Face tattoos throw me off. But this nigga fine. That's the other thing, because again, in my dream, it made me think like he's a white boy. Like, I can't be in love with no white man. Like, that's gonna throw my whole entire nervous system off. Like, it's not, and it wouldn't, but I don't know. Something about it just, and even in my dream, I realized, like, this ain't gonna fare well because of the fact that, first of all, now, once after, you know, because in the dream, I didn't know that he did it, but I knew that he did it. You see what I'm saying? She said facts, everything I stand for. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I believe you should love who you want to love. But also in my life, I feel like, you know, God gonna send me a big black motherfucker that look like he came from fucking straight out of Africa, and he gonna be smooth, silky, and just have that, you know, je ne sais quoi that I love so much. Although, you know, I can fall in love with anybody, but I like I like black. Like, you know, nigga be black as my shirt is, you know what I'm saying? I like them type of black ass niggas. It just seemed like we just go together like, you know, cookies and cream or something. Either way, long story short, the man of my dreams was a white man. And he also had set me up to fucking get my house raided and everything else. And lo and behold, then he tried to save me, but it was already too far gone. Once I found out that, you know, because once I find out that you did some weird shit, nigga, I can't love you. Now when I had my glitch, they sent a hitman. He was black, fine, but some live restriction for some audience. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason: body exposure and sexualized behavior. Yeah. My live does not contain the content mentioned in the notice. I know you love me and you really want to eat my ass so bad. I know, but this is the reason why I'm never going to love you. I'm never going to love you because I can't, because y'all keep doing weird ass shit and it don't make sense. Like, I don't like no trolling ass. Like, you know, you gotta do that type of stuff to get my attention. To me, that's lame. And I don't like it. And so, I don't know if you're saying body exposure by, you know, the fact that my button is, you know, but ain't no body exposure. My whole body is covered up. And from the shit that I be seeing on fucking TikTok, if I pull my shirt up to right here, bitch, it shouldn't matter. Anyway, they over here trying it again. They saying I got body exposure, and the only body exposure I got is, you know, whatever this is showing. So there's that. You ain't seeing shit. Anyway, today's message is simple. Stop second guessing what their actions are showing you. Like, a person trying to say that they love you, but they doing shit like that, that's not love. That's a weird obsession. That's the type of shit that'll get you, you know, later on, you missed all the signs. Well, they did that. They were doing that. So that should tell you that that's not love. That's weird. Words can create hope, but consistency creates trust. Believe who a person shows who they are the first time. When a person shows you who they are, believe them. So if you find out that a person has been doing, Mike, I love you, thank you for being here. If you find out that a person is this, that, or the third, like, trust that. Don't think that they won't do something to you. Like, I keep trying to tell y'all, I like men that are it be like them hitters, right? I love them. Some strange reason in my mind for I be thinking, like, you know, I like a killer, but, you know, eventually they're gonna try to kill you. Just know that, all right? So you can like what you like, you can, you know, do what you want to do, be what you want to be, you know, da 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 da. But don't ever mistake or misconstrue the fact that whatever they are, they will eventually try it to you. Okay? So love it, like it. Just know that you ain't exempt from their dastardly, disasterly deeds. Okay? Just know that. And, you know, sometimes I'll be thinking that I'm exempt from the dastardly disease, the deeds, but I'm not. And excuse me, neither are you. What he will do to somebody else, they will do to you. Her, him, this, that, and the third. So know that. You too, Ty. Yup, that was the situation with the hitman, but I did it anyway. I mean, Majestic Grace, because we like being in danger sometimes. Stranger danger. If they say they want to communicate, do they communicate? Like, people will listen to what you say, everything you say, and you may say, I like somebody that can articulate themselves very well, right? And then all of a sudden you're in a relationship with somebody and they stop talking. They stop, you know, being able to articulate themselves well, or they stop, you know, communicating all together. And I'm notorious for this. When the communication is over, so the fuck are we. Because to me, without communication, you're definitely doomed. But what about the people who, I've seen people in relationships and it just works because a person will say, they don't talk. This person don't talk. That's just how they are. And they just built a relationship on, they not talking, this person ain't talking, that person ain't talking, and that's it, that's all. But you know what I also found out in life? When everybody's doing everything that they need to do, you don't really need to talk. It's like the unspoken words. So there are moments and times when things could be exactly, that, oh, this person don't talk. That's just the way they are because, I understand them completely because we just understand. We just get each other, right? It's that moment. If they say they want to be present, are they present? She said he better talk to me, and period. Is a person present? I told you I was in a relationship with somebody, really wasn't a relationship, but it was a relationship for 2 years. Person did every fucking thing, took care of my bills, my every wish, every need, this, that, and the third, but I only seen them a few times. Like, the person was doing everything they needed to do. I didn't, I wasn't going to run out in the street with, because I didn't see the person. A lot of people in trucking deal with this because truck drivers are over the road a lot, right? And they're barely home. And then, woman or man, people will get with them saying, because they know that they're going to be taken care of. They have good jobs, this, that, and the third. Did I take this? I think I did. They have good jobs. And so, I want to get with me a truck driver, this, that, and the third. Not realizing the long hours that they put in, the fact that they may not be home for weeks, this, that, and the third. And then you always hear the story that the person cheated on them. Why would you cheat on somebody that is out over the road doing, everything for you, this, that, and the third? People have their reasons. Some people want to be, with somebody, and they'll leave somebody that's doing everything for them to be with somebody that's can't do nothing for them because that person can be with them every day. Meanwhile, this person will, make sure your life is good, but they can't be with you every day because they got to go to work. So you need to know exactly what it is that you want in a situation. And also be prepared for the thing that, that you're asking God for. Because a lot of people fumble something, and I don't want to use that word, matter of fact. A lot of people mishandle situations that they ask God for because they're actively not prepared for it for themselves. So you could be asking God, I want this type of man, this, that, and the third, and then all of a sudden you just still ain't got your shit together and you just doing a bunch of weird shit, and the man, you run the man off because of the fact that, like, I came in to cater to you, this, that, and the third, and you over here acting like you don't know how to receive catering. I told you not to touch the door. I told you, not to do certain things. Let me do the manly things, whatever men think that manly things are. Take out the trash, lift up the heavy shit. I help you do, whatever. But that's also a thing for me because I don't want a male chauvinist. That's a man thing to me is anything that you see I need help in. If I'm, stressed out because I'm doing this, that, or the third, other stuff, and you see that there's something that I haven't done, and vice versa. So yes, I may not need to take out the trash, but also if I can't wash the dishes, can you do it? I just cooked. Can you load the dishwasher? Can you make sure I have the things that I need in order to make it easier? So that type of thing, because at this point in this lifetime, women got their own shit. Women are doing for themselves. So if I'm out working all day, because I don't even mind a relationship, because people be upset and talking about when a woman works all day and the man is the nanny, the taking care of the babies and this, that, and the third. If that woman got a good job and her husband is willing to stay at home and watch them kids, do y'all know how much daycare costs? And I'm not talking about the monetary money of it either. It costs a lot to watch a kid to pay for it, but also your kid is now being raised by somebody else when they could be raised by one of the parents. They're being exposed to other people's shit when guess what? They can be only exposed to what the fuck is in this house. They can be well taken care of by somebody that loves them rather than somebody that's just in for it for the money. So whether or not y'all realize it or not, daycare is expensive. And so it'd be a lot of people talking, oh, this lady is a lawyer. This lady is a nurse. This lady, whatever job she got, she's making bank. And y'all be talking shit. She should leave this person because this person, is da-da-da-da. I wish the fuck I would. Like, whatever works for you, don't let the condition of the other people come in and stop you from loving, who God's sending for you or the situation or circumstance that benefit you in your life. No matter what it looks like. If it works for you, it works. I don't give a damn what nobody else say. If people will say, well, why do you ask your husband or your boyfriend or your man, can you do certain things? It's not that I'm asking permission because I'm a grown-ass woman and I can do it. It's, baby, do you have something that maybe you want to do with me if, or you know, vice versa, because the same exact thing. You hear homeboy saying, why you always got to ask, you know, permission to do da da da. Not that the person is asking permission. It's respectful when you're in a relationship to tell a person that you may have this on your agenda. Do you want to go? Do you not want to go? However it is, but then you'll have outside people that ain't got no relationship, no nothing, ain't never been in none, telling you what you should be or should not be doing in your relationship. It don't make sense. If a person is loving you and not, you know, hurting you, harming you, this, that, and the third, talking to you crazy, no, never mind what nobody else got to say. If they say they want to make things right, are they actually making an effort? I was looking at a reel came up yesterday, and it said, Drake, they was talking about Drake and fucking Bobby, you know, talking about their relationship or whatever, their friendship, right? And she left his concert and she texted him. She said she texted him some real nasty, mean things. He stopped. He was in the middle of a concert. He said he was like on his 4th song or whatever. He stopped and texted her ass back. Now, it's a lot of things that people can get mad at, this and the third. People say, oh, this person won't text me. People will saying I'm busy. Mind you, I already tell you I'm a poor texter, right? I'm not a good texter. But I can also tell you that I'm very catering. So if my man, I'm on call, like, you know what I'm saying? So I would be texting somebody that I really, you know, I'm with. That's my husband. I'm going to make sure I text his ass the fuck back, right? It don't matter what I'm doing. This my nigga. I got to stop. I got to, you know, oh, my nigga said come home. I'm going home. You can say whatever you want to say, right? But he stopped in the middle of his concert. He texted her back, and a lot of the comments said, prime example, if he wanted to, he would. You're never too busy to fucking text somebody back. This nigga in the middle of a concert, and he texting back. I done seen one of the other girls said that somebody was out on a ship. They was in a relationship with somebody in the military. Person was out in the middle of the ship and fucking found a way to text the hell back. So, prime example, when a person likes you, they will do that. Now, if they can't even shoot in the text saying, I can't talk right now, da-da-da-da. Either way, a person that is interested will find a way, just so y'all know, okay? So this is why we have to start being mindful of, you know, the people, because people are conditioned to be this. Like, there's a game happening right now. I like you, but I'm only going to text you. Don't text a person back right away because you don't want to show that you like them too quickly. Nigga, if I like you, I'm texting you. As soon as we meet, like walking away and you, hey, this is Tylishia, nice to meet you. Nigga, I'm texting your ass. Or you texting me. Like, don't play no games with me. If you want me, show me, okay, period. Because you shouldn't have to be consistently or constantly, you shouldn't have to constantly piece together someone's feelings from breadcrumbs, mixed signals, disappearing acts, or occasional moments of affection. Some people out here in relationships are just fucking, you know. So, talking to my son one day, one of his friends was around, and we was having such a good time, and this young lady said in front of me, my son don't text back with emojis. I said, are you fucking serious? Like, some people will just find an issue to just be mad, just so y'all know. And this is where y'all have to start also paying attention to that, because if that ain't some shit you want to put up with, already number one red flag, because I couldn't fucking believe it. You mean to tell me that the nigga texts back every time that you call, every time that you text him, but you're mad at the fact that he don't use emojis because the bitch said that she can't tell the expression. I said, that's exactly why I don't like fucking texting, because texts can be misconstrued, but meanwhile, you got a group of people, mind you, this bitch 40. You got a group of people out here that's in their 30s and 40s that is saying he don't use emojis, so that's a problem for her. Meanwhile, bitch, it's whole ass niggas out here that ain't texting your bitch ass back, period. But he's responding and responsive when you say something to him, and you got a problem with emojis. I just looked at my son. I knew that wasn't going nowhere, because my son is like me, especially when it comes to fucking texting and this, that, and the third. Bitch, I responded. You talking about some fucking emojis. What the fuck is that? That's crazy. So, and this doesn't mean that you should judge someone based on one mistake or one difficult season. So that's another thing. I don't use emojis, okay? That's just a thing. So, I do. I'm a creature of habit. I just found out they got a name for people like me, right? That are consistently the same. The lady said we're boring. Yeah, to bitches like you, because I'm willing to do anything with my person. I'm not just out here willing to do anything with any random ass person. And so my consistency on things that I like, watching the same things, listening to the same things, da 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 da, seems like it keeps me safe because I don't want to be out here just listening to bullshit. Mike said that's childish. Majestic Grace said, I'm 42 and I love me a blue heart emoji. That's what, and that's fine. Some people gonna give it and some people ain't. I like the pink heart emoji. That's my go-to. Like here. But I probably would be in the same boat if she's saying that you need expressions, this and the third. I don't got it. I got a heart or I got a bitch here. This the text. I be trying to make sure that, you know, it's sent grammatically correct. I don't like texting. Like, call me. Like, I'm from the age, call me, pick up the phone and call me. Be like, baby, I love you. I can't talk to you, you know, but I just wanted to tell you that you was on my mind. I love you. Period, nigga. What time you getting off so I can already have this thing washed. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta fucking be texting me. I'll text back, but you ain't gotta be texting me, okay? I like the how you doing, you know, that Mike, I'm for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can't, you know, give me the phone call, like, baby, how you doing? I'm good. How's your day? Like, we ain't gotta be on the big ass, you know, whole like that. This is da 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 da. Like, nigga, these. If y'all know anything about men, they not reading them long ass text messages anyway. I hate to tell y'all, cause I done had a time where, you know, I done been there, done that, you know, in my younger years when nigga just got on my nerves and I just cussed this nigga the fuck out on text message. They not reading that shit, cause as soon as he got the fuck home, nigga said I ain't read none of that shit. Well, this what the fuck I said. Yeah, I did block the person who kept saying Rich Rising. I am cracking up. You said he wore the fuck out. I am cracking up. You ain't like that. You don't like that Grand Rising Queen. They wore that shit the fuck out, didn't they? That was the go. Like, this is what you say to a spiritual bitch. Grand Rising Queen. They wore that shit out. Now all the spiritual women is like, red flag. As soon as you see that shit, yup, I know where you got that from. Flag on the plate, nigga. We is not with it. Mike said, "Ah, damn." I am cracking up. So what happens consistently? What happens, you know, like as a person thoughtful? Remember I told y'all about the thing when the lady said, if a person's always on your phone day and night, this, that, and the third, and they're always checking in with you, and now it's Valentine's Day and they don't give you a gift, then you should leave them. And I told her, I text right in her message, bitch, you should leave yourself. Give advice like that. I would rather have a 365-day consistent ass individual checking on me, making sure I'm good, this, that, and the third. And if a person is that, they're not gonna, they may not celebrate Valentine's Day. But if that's the case, also every day is fucking Valentine's Day. Because every day, this nigga is, babe, did you eat? Did you this? And, you know, or vice versa. So why are we waiting until one day of the year, a fucking holiday that, you know, these people then created and crafted in their mind to get your money? Why the fuck are you using that as a staple of whether or not a nigga love you, or a nigga is considerate, a nigga's caring, a nigga, like, some of these bitches be giving out the worst fucking advice ever. And then they wonder why they fucking single. Bitch, cause you shit like you looking at internet where a nigga is preparing a room. And of course we would all like that. But prepare rooms on me, you know, for me on a daily basis. You know, cook me some good meals, or, you know, I cook you some good meals, but you always making sure that, you know, the night is, you know, going to be romantic, or this, that, and the third. Whatever it is we like it. Whether it's the champagne, the Jesus juice, the fucking ginger ale, whatever it is, bring it to me in a champagne glass, and, you know, whatever they're doing. Like, love that. Don't listen to these people, because everybody will think that make you believe that all niggas is out here buying big ass bouquets of roses and this, that, and the third. Mind you, guess what? It's so crazy because flowers show up to this house on a consistent basis around here, right? And I'll be thinking, they ain't for me, but they just be showing up the fuck up. And I'll be thinking, these people is fucking thoughtful as fuck. It just be random. Mind you, they end up being for me because, you know, I'm the person that ends up having them. But I be thinking, like, this person is definitely fucking thoughtful as fuck. Because I be loving the fact, and right now I got a set that's in a nice ass bouquet. They are, I like when they get a little dead, you know, and they just have that color, and they, like, I got a whole little setup. They got the little black candles, and they got this big ass bouquet of fucking roses. Like, so people be knowing what the fuck. Niggas be knowing when you like some shit and you want to cater to it. Niggas be knowing, like, you know what I'm saying? And once upon a time, you know, that used to be the thing. When I, you know, was with certain people, this, that, and the third, flowers, edible arrangements, those types of things, niggas can't stray because they can't do whatever. Person would be doing whatever they was doing. You know what they would do? Call my kid and tell my kid, go get your mom this. So niggas that like whatever they like will make provisions. And it ain't got to follow the same flow. I'm just saying that people are thoughtful when they want to be thoughtful. She said, oh, Mike, that was Mike, I'm sorry. Mike said, I used to buy flowers every 2 weeks until it went unnoticed. And see, that be the thing. Because then a person be thinking that now you got to do that. And, oh, yeah, that's Mike. Mike's just going to send me flowers every 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, Mike stops sending flowers. And the bitch starts complaining. But you wasn't appreciating them when I was sending the flowers. Because the pattern is where the message is. So I love the fact that you even said that. The pattern is where the message is. So for some of you, this connection is teaching you to stop confusing potential with reality. You may see what this person could become while their current actions are showing you what they actually are. Remember, I said a long time ago, we no longer date in potential. Would you be happy with what they are right at this moment in time? If this is all you're going to get, are you going to be happy with that? Because they may never change. This is all you're gonna get. Take it how it resonates. And there's nothing wrong with loving someone while still acknowledging that what their behavior is telling you. Remember, I started off saying I can love somebody and still not be with a person. I already know that being with this person created a lot of stress, a lot of trauma, a lot of, you know, inflammation on my body, because a person thinks that they should just, you know, be this or whatever that person is. So to me, getting away from that person is peaceful. I love that person for life. But at this moment, no matter what happens in life, I could never, you know, go back. Recently, it's been a lot of recalls. Like, people calling, baby daddy 1 calling, baby daddy 2 calling. And I'm over here like, what the fuck is being put into the universe? So I'm noticed a lot of spinning the block, a lot of people trying to gaslight, and just, I remember the way you used to love me shit being put in place. Mind you, I ain't got none of that in my system. I ain't mad at nobody. I don't want to call no old school loves, you know. I don't want to talk about what we could have been, should have been, this, that, and the third. Nigga, it is what it is. It was what it was, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And we're at where we're at because guess what? You didn't know how to act, or I didn't know how to act. Whoever didn't know how to act. Either way, I'm growner now. I have grown in this situation. And what I realize is, thank you for the lesson. But ain't no spinning no blocks. Ain't no taking me back down memory lane. All I want is some new shit. The same way y'all was out here fucking on new bitches, this, that, and the third. I want to talk to a new husband, a new man, a new. So, thanks, but no thanks. You're not going to get me stuck in no cycles, no patterns of every time the universe shift, you want to make a phone call to me to make you feel better. Bitch, no, I ain't got it. My new ain't going to accept that, and neither the fuck am I. I ain't going to accept it for my new. Okay? I don't want nobody thinking that they got access to be able to just pick up the phone and call me and run down memory lane, because, bitch, we ain't doing it. Get somebody else. Call one of your other bitches. I guess I'm everybody's favorite bitch, apparently. I mean, I know why. But get somebody else. Call your second favorite bitch. Because when someone truly wants to build something with you, you shouldn't have to spend all your energy trying to figure out whether they want to be there. Now, we're going to talk about some, reality TV shit, but I'm going to just use this person because everybody wants to hate this person. Because everybody sees how this person treats women. Mind you, I see some other niggas on reality TV and I hate how they treat women because they some lying ass scum ass niggas. But there's one particular person that I'm seeing on, keeps coming up across my reels. And every time I see this person, I be laughing because this nigga is so disrespectfully honest. And the bitches be acting like they oblivious to, y'all don't know who this nigga is. My new said respectfully, and I knew exactly what he meant. Period. So I got this thing, like I love me some Blueface. I love fucking Blueface. Jonathan. I love Jonathan. I love Jonathan because I can see some goodness in Jonathan. I love Jonathan because Jonathan is brutally honest as fuck. And you gotta love a nigga that's brutally honest as fuck, right? Jonathan ain't the only nigga that said this. I seen Dr. Umar said that he ain't gonna be with one woman. I see a lot of men saying I ain't gonna be, not too many, saying I ain't gonna be with one woman. Bring your sister wife with you is what Dr. Umar said. I love that. For whoever they gonna be, I love that for them. And everybody that's listening will say, all the bitches that's listening, all the females that's listening will say, I ain't gonna share my man with nobody. Sooner or later, you're going to be sharing your nigga. Sooner or later, you're going to be sharing that nigga. And whether or not that's conditioning or whether that's not seeing the, universe, whether it be with, this, or whether or not he tell you, or whether or not he do it and he real good at it, and then later on you find out that he was good at it, whether or not he good for a year or 2 years or 5 years, and then later on y'all got the kids and now you born, bitch, and now he, warming it up with somebody, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I ain't judging. You could be you want to be oblivious to the shit. Do that. God loves him too. When I seen him when I seen he walked while that girl had them candles lit, I said, oh yeah. Who? Which one? Which one? When she was doing that shit, she getting on my nerves though anyway, because she don't realize, like, that's the prime example of some young hoe shit. Like, you wasn't doing this and now all of a sudden you trying to do the most. And religion, you had an opportunity to explain to him your religion. And so I don't know, either way, I love the fact that he talks and he's able to articulate, some of the things he said. Now, somebody may say, oh, well, you like that type of... No. What I like is honesty, because you know how many times I done been in a relationship and I like being delusional too, that my nigga only want me and my nigga only want to be with me. And I'm thankful when they, do want to do that, because they ain't got time for, other bitches. But soon as I start acting like a bitch, they're going to be having time for other bitches, because I know when I be acting like a bitch and I ain't delusional, but I be delusional. So I love when they only want me. I ain't saying that they got to go do whatever they want to do. But if the nigga decides, if anywhere along our ride in our relationship, in our whatever, he decides that this is what I want to do, I would prefer they come talk to me. I would prefer that they give me the option of staying or going. I would prefer that they're honest. And a lot of people will say, be honest with me, but then they don't want to be honest. You're going to do everything under the sun to try to sabotage whatever they do, right? I would like to pray and hope that I'm always open to, because depending upon who it is, and you can have different feelings with, whoever the person is, because some niggas be your best nigga and you don't want to share your best nigga, you know what I'm saying? Some bitches be your best bitch and you don't want to share your best bitch. However you feel about it. Some people you don't give a fuck. Like, you'll be thinking, shit, I want to go home to fuck anyway, so nigga, go do whatever the hell you doing. Whatever it is that's on your mind, whatever it is that you have, it would behoove you to be honest about it. especially during this day and time, because a lot of people are getting diseases and STDs and this, that, and the third, and da 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 da, because of the fact that people don't want to be honest about who they truly are in relationships and situations. So this, for instance, a lady said that, you know, she would told her person that she was about to lay down with, people be too free for me. That's another thing. Y'all will be free to go have sex with somebody that you met on the first night, but you're not free to engage in whatever the person's fetishes and things of that nature are. So anyway, lady said that she met this nigga first night. They was ready to go do the Humpty dance, right? And she said he asked her if she would like to indulge in some role play. So she said yes, yada yada yada. He takes her back to the house. He goes and he, you know, gets his costume or whatever. She said she was sitting with her back turned towards him, and then all of a sudden he comes out with the maid's outfit on, and he had the boobs and everything. She said she laughed at this man in his face, and she has her preference to do that, but I don't like that. The reason why I don't like it is because of this. A person feels comfortable enough, they asked you. I don't give a damn if this bitch come out in a dog suit. They asked you. You said you were open. You said you had a mind to be able to do, you know, whatever this is, because we don't know what people's fetishes is. Or maybe you should start asking questions before. Yeah, he came out with the maid outfit with the boobs and everything, she said. But I feel like she missed her opportunity to boss a nigga around. Because if you did that and that's what you want to do, he wanted to be treated like a bitch. So why you didn't tell this nigga clean this shit the fuck up then? But what she did do was get on the internet and tell all of us the business. And in my mind, I don't like her now because of the fact that a person was you know, vulnerable enough to ask you. They was honest enough to ask you from the gate, and all you did was use that as your opportunity for some content to call your friends or, you know, your family or whoever the fuck to laugh about some shit. When a nigga asks you if you are into role play, you should have already, if you didn't ask what the role was, you could have already known it was getting ready to be some bullshit. So again, she don't have to like what he like or whatever, but it should have been some ground rules, because I would have felt exposed after the fact. Like, I came to you, you said you was with this, now I came here and now you running, you know, and now you on the internet telling my shit. I don't like that. But anyway, you know, do with the information what you will. I literally sat up here with y'all yesterday, and it was funny because I ended up having to have this conversation. It's funny having boys, right, as, you know, the kids. So I was having a conversation, and I said yesterday about, you know, no means no, and just because a woman wears, you know, whatever it is that they wear, they don't give men, because I said it's a lot of, you know, pedophiles and, you know, undercover, I'll take it, niggas online, right? And so they disguise it under, like, you know, they'll start coming and objectifying your body, this, that, and the third, out of nowhere. They start asking bodily questions and this, that, and the third. That's how I know that you're a nasty ass nigga, right? So anyway, long story short, yeah, she could have gotten understanding and spared herself, period. But don't just be open. This is why y'all gotta know, like, y'all gotta be asking the questions, because it's like this. A person will renege, and no means no. So when a person's done, no means no. That's it. And so that's what I was saying about the ladies. Just because they wear certain things don't necessarily mean that it's for a man to, you know, just objectify the body and want to be touching on some shit, right? And y'all gotta be doing this funny thing, because as soon as I had that conversation and I said that, right? I'm having a conversation with somebody, and they say, why the fuck would she come over here with this on and not want to fuck? And I was cracking up laughing, and I said, she can wear what she wants. Well, yeah, then she didn't have no problem with me touching on the ass and the titties and this, that, and the third, but when it came time to do this, she didn't want to do this. I said, no means no. He said, yeah, no mean no, and that's why I don't like her. He didn't say it like that, but it just cracked me up listening to, some of the stuff. Like I said, being a boy mom is funny. So anyway, long story short, he respected the boundaries, this, that, and the third. But either way, he said, well, why the fuck would she come over here? And I laughed because I said, I literally just got offline saying that. He said, and so the funny part is, oh, Mike said, not a firefighter or construction worker, but a damn maid. Mike, some niggas want to be bitches so bad. Like, I keep trying to tell y'all. And it ain't nothing wrong with it. He had the titties and everything, she said. But like I said, I feel like she missed her opportunity to boss a nigga around. Because I damn sure would have just started telling him, clean this shit the fuck up. Maybe that might be the dominatrix in me. Because I don't give a damn what you want to be. Nigga, you could be a horse if you like. Let me get on your ass and ride, bitch. Giddy up, nigga. Go around the whole, whatever you want to do, bitch. That could just be the Pisces in me. Because I ain't going to give a damn, nigga. Bring what you want to bring. Allergies got me too this AM too. My nose and eyes running. You're not by yourself. Yeah, because you see my eyes and everything running. Mike said, what the fuck? And I was saying, hell no. I mean, you might just not be, you might not have tapped into your inner, dominatrix yet. Either way, guess what? I feel like, people need to start getting a better opportunity, a better understanding, because I ain't mad at your fetishes. Now, I don't think I ever heard one other than like the defecation thing. Like, that's the only thing that I feel like nigga, that's, like, I don't know. I ain't got into that yet because I just don't like the smell of, So I couldn't see a nigga just wanting to be bathing all in that. But people do what the hell they want to do. People be having the weirdest things. Mike said, that's true. I will respect your boundaries. But why you come over here looking like that? Period. Why you come over here looking like that and let me touch but no follow through? That's crazy. Well, that's what he said, and I was laughing, but no means no, and I need to make sure that you know that no means no. Please and thank you. Either way, he had his right to say what he wanted to say too, but people need to talk a whole lot more. Anyway, because when someone truly wants to build something with you, you shouldn't have to spend all your energy trying to figure out whether they want to be there. So stop asking someone to verbally confirm what their behavior repeatedly contradicts. If a connection is genuine, consistency will eventually reveal it. If the connection isn't aligned, consistency will reveal that too. Either way, you win when you stop ignoring what is being shown to you. Your clarity may not come from what they say next. It may come from from finally accepting what they've been showing you all along. So that's the thing, paying attention. I no longer second guess what's being revealed to me. I trust patterns over promises, consistency over confusion, and I allow truth to be revealed inside, reveal itself without forcing it. So this is the thing. I got love on my mind, right? And I'm telling you, I'm talking about you. I got love on my mind, so I'm thinking about you, right? And love is in the air. Right now, there's people, because, we in another shift. And there's people that's going to accept relationships because that's what the universe is doing and offering. But some of these things are a test on whether or not you have gotten out of the old shit, right? You right, it does, but don't do that again. That's what he said. He said he ain't gonna give her the opportunity to do it again. He said she can kick fucking rocks. Either way, I laugh because it's just funny. Like I said, being a boy mom is funny. You hear a lot of shit, right? When someone cares about you, they check on you. Not only when they need something. So just know that. So friends, family, everything. If somebody's only calling you when they need something, they make an effort to stay connected, even when life gets busy. So just know I'm poor at that. So, that could say something about me, or it could just say that, I'm used to that. I've been that way my whole entire life. And that could be an excuse, or it could not be. Either way, I like being to myself. So when someone cares about you, though, they make an effort to stay connected, because you can call here and there randomly, and it's just on how much for me, because if I call you once a year, that means I still love you. If I call you, if I never call you, that's another thing, because I can go years without talking to people. So somebody would be expecting me to call every month, somebody might be expecting me to call every 6 months, somebody might be expecting, it's all on what they expecting. But I'm saying, for me, if I call once a year, that's good enough for me. It may not be good enough for somebody else, and you can't control how somebody else is doing something. And so if it's not good enough for you, then you have to act accordingly. Okay? So that's another thing. What may be good enough for you may not be good enough for them. And you shouldn't break your boundaries for, you know, what somebody else is saying. So just know that. When someone cares about you, they listen. And remember things that you have told them. Because that's another thing. You could be talking your head off to somebody, they would never remember shit. Well, people who are, you know, intentional will remember everything that you fucking said. Even from 1902. But some people just have bad memories and that's just it. But some, they listen and they remember things that you've told them. Some people you just yapping and they don't give a fuck. They don't really care. They respect your boundaries even when they don't agree with them. So yesterday, I told y'all I was gaslighting in the system. A lot of things, right? So again, being a boy mom, I'm talking to one of my sons, and this son is talking about the other son and a whole nother situation. Now, me being the person that I am, I see everybody's side. Mind you, I felt like I got roped into a situation because then it started to be like, now you trying to say something about me and I ain't got nothing to do with none of this. I'm just telling you that I see everybody's side. So let's be mindful that where the focus is. So a person, most people only see their side of a thing. So as the person was talking, I'm telling them, I get what you're saying. But also you have to understand this. Anyway, it was ring around the rosies for a good fucking hour. To the point where I'm starting to notice the thing. Brittany said, that's definitely the Pisces in me. Not calling much. Girl, I'm a Pisces too. So maybe it might be just a thing. My birthday, February the 19th, Brittany. So I'm a cuss baby. But yes, so I'm saying I notice there ain't no point, but this person don't realize that they're also being one-sided. And I can tell that they're being one-sided because they understand this one person's side. But also, the thing that I noticed was, I remember when something else happened before, and there's a lot of replaying of energy happening. So I got a message yesterday, somebody texted me and they said, am I feeling a lot safer because of, you know, they remembered that this happened about a year ago. And I didn't even realize this was like the same thing that happened, replayed itself out about a year ago. But anyway, so they made that memories. So as I'm talking to the person, it reminded me that that same person that they're defending is the reason why they ended up somewhere, and then after the person got them somewhere, they treated them some type of way. And so now I'm listening to them do it all over again. They're taking this person's side, but they don't realize, because all they're focused on is whatever's in their mind. But then when I started to say, if you're having this conversation based off of this person, then why won't you have this conversation based off of this person? Either way, it led me to know that they being one-sided, and although they're saying somebody else is selfish, so the fuck are they? Long story short, I see everybody's side. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit, and I'm not gonna let nobody bait me into, now you trying to argue with me over some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me, because then the person start pointing out, well, this person does da-da-da-da-da. Well, guess the fuck what? Everybody does da-da-da-da, and it's based off of you. So if you're the common denominator for everybody in this situation, for everybody in this situation, then you need to be seeing all sides too, and you can't be one-sided either, just to the fact. And even if a person agreed to something, that don't hold them pigeonhole for 25 years for something. And that's another thing that people fail to realize. When you having conversations with people in this, that, and the third, or when you're offering something to a person, y'all make sure y'all know that there's time limits on something. Because guess what? I can actively want to give you something for the rest of my life, but guess what? Seasons change, people change, like shit. So what we agreed upon a year ago, and don't mean that I want to do it again for 2 more years or 4 more years or 6 more years or whatever the fuck more years. And you can't be mad at me because I've changed in this amount of time and now it's something that's going on, but that's what was happening. I'm 228, yes, and period. So you're a February Pisces, because people keep saying there's a difference between February Pisces and March Pisces too, but you know, my daughter's a March Pisces, so I don't know. People just, you know, I think people always want to separate whatever they want to separate. So when someone cares about you, they communicate instead of constantly leaving you to wonder what's happening. They communicate. I could do this, I could do this, I could do this, or I can't, or I ain't, or I won't. That's one of the reasons why everybody having that whatever attitude they having with that young man right now. But I actively love everything about what he's saying and doing. I feel like he should put them all in one house because, bitch, that way y'all hoes ain't gotta argue. I could be right in here. And you go on this wing. Just get a house big enough to put these bitches on wings. You go in this wing, you go in this wing, and you live here. See what I'm saying? Either way, I could be on this wing, I could be on this wing, or I could be here. And you can practice your Christianity, you can practice your Ifa, and you can practice whatever, whatever you do. Don't even fucking matter. Because this is the thing. People will always want to argue about religion. They will always want to argue about race. Anything, any difference they could try to put up to, you know, create some type of confusion about it, that's what they're going to do. And sooner or later, people have to realize what you doing, what you eating ain't going to make me shit. What you doing ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't have to be forced to do the thing that you want me to do because you want me to do it. So when someone cares about you, they take accountability. When they've hurt you, instead of immediately blaming you. Accountability is a thing. My son's father is a March Pisces. He's a piece of work, sister. Girl. Wow. Mind you, the funny part is this. I've never dated a male Pisces. And for some reason, I feel like I should actively try that because although everybody keeps saying they just some... Like, the male Pisces get a bad rap. But for some reason, I feel like, I wonder if we should be the most compatible sign ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I might have to try dating a male Pisces. Not dating, you know what I'm saying? But either way, that might be who I settle down with, a male Pisces. Period. When someone cares about you, they try to repair things. After an argument, rather than simply disappearing. So it's communication. That's the same exact thing. When someone cares about you, they celebrate your wins instead of competing with you or minimizing them. A lot of people be sleeping with the enemy, and that's one of the things that I have to realize because I can do a lot of things. And people get upset and jealous when you can do a lot of things. Somebody can show me something once and I'm on it like a professional. And sometimes it comes off like, you know, however other people look at it, I don't know, I don't care. But to me, it's just one of my gifts and my talents. Like, I'm very observant. I can see I like seeing the small things. Like, when people be looking at, this, I'll be looking at every fucking thing else. Every fucking thing. See what I'm saying? What's happening? When someone cares about you, they make room for you in their life instead of only coming around when it's convenient. When someone cares about you, they want to see you doing well, even when they don't personally benefit from it. So I said to my son yesterday, I've been on my baby daddy because when he called, I said, I want $5,000 out of your insurance money. In your will. Like, I don't think $5,000 is a lot of money, but when you kick the bucket, nigga, I expect to have $5,000 from you. He's saying, get it from your daughter, this, that, and third. No, nigga, I want you to be intentional, to write it the fuck in there. I don't want to have to ask nobody else for no money that belonged to me. And he said, he ain't doing it, is what he said, but he been saying it for forever and a day. And he's also the same. My baby daddies are the same, both of them niggas. Both of them will tell me, no, I'm not giving you, I'm not doing, I'm not this, that, or the third. Because for some reason, I have the people in my life that they want me to cuss them the fuck out, and then they give it to me. Like, it's like they like hearing me do whatever. Mind you, I don't like that because I feel like when I asked you the first time, just fucking do it. I shouldn't have to give you 90,000 different reasons as the fucking why, bitch. Just fucking do it, especially when I know you're gonna do it anyway. I also have baby daddies that will say, I don't have money, but these niggas be fucking rich as fuck. They just be sitting on a gang of money, right? So either way, they know they gonna do it from the beginning. And even when he gets mad, both of them, one of them acknowledged it about a couple months ago. Well, I ain't gonna do nothing but give it to you anyway. Then why the fuck am I having any fucking resistance? Like, what's up with the fucking no? from the gate. You just want to be saying no because you want me to say whatever I'm going to say after the fuck. And you already know, if you already know you're going to give it anyway, why, you know, why we having this? So I don't know if he going to do it or not, but he better fucking do it. I know that, or else when I get wherever I get, or I'm gonna make sure that, you know, I talk to God about it, because I need to make a pit stop to this nigga and ask this nigga why the fuck didn't I get whatever the fuck I'm supposed to get. I asked for it. I've been asking for it. I done told this nigga this over 20 years ago. It's been the same fucking $5,000 on the same insurance. Nigga, when your ass is fucking deceased, I want $5,000. Mike said he's a 3-6 here. I know I can be a piece of work sometimes. Uh-oh. Brittany said facts. I only get results when I meet. That's what, and I don't know why they're like that. Mind you, will give me any fucking thing under the sun, but also, nigga, why I gotta, you know, why you always, when my kids want something, this is the craziest thing. They grown as fuck. If they say something in a way that, you know, my kids will call me and be like, Mom, can you say da-da-da-da-da? Mind you, I'm one phone call away, nigga. What the fuck? I don't give a damn who you with, how you with it, this, that, and the third. Tell that bitch to give it. I don't care who does it, you or her. Either way, fucking do it. Like, I ain't never cared about, you know, y'all having no extra bitches or this, that, and the third. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't got it, tell the bitch that you with to do it. Because I don't give a fuck. People fail to realize. People, you can't control what nobody else is doing, who they gonna be with, this, that, and the third. All I know is, bitch, if you fuck with one of my kids in the wrong way, this is when they was growing up, I don't care who you with, this, that, and the third, but just let them bitches know that, treat them like they theirs. Because if my kid called me at any given time telling me that these bitches did anything, I promise you I'll be at your doorstep. And people already realize, like, I don't give a fuck about no police, this, that, and the third. All they gonna do is make me go to fucking, what's that counseling? Fucking, whatever that shit is. And bitch, it'll be fucking worth it. So play with your mama. Okay? Anyway, but even to this day, she said, that's Brittany, right? That's me. Tell her to do it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Shit. She want to be with the dad, she should be taking care of the kids too. Anger management. Majestic Grace, you always telling me, damn right. Anger management. That's all they gonna make me do. Go to anger management. You could or could not get an assault charge, but guess what? Most of the time, I ain't gonna get that. So, you know, there's that. But anger management and call it a fucking day. Been there, done that, wrote a book about it, talked to the counselor, helped the counselor the fuck out. Either way, after I explain everything to everybody the way it needs to be explained, everybody normally understands my thought process in this, because I'm not a mean person at all, period. I'm a very good person. I will take the shirt off my back for you if you necessarily need it. But at the end of the day, don't play with me and don't play with, you know, the little people, because the little people ain't did nothing to you. And God is going to hold me in charge of that. So I got to make sure that I do everything that I could do in order to, you know, make sure they have a successful upbringing. Should have just been good. Should have just been good for my nervous system, period. And sometimes they just wasn't. I can listen. I can remember a few things that, you know, may not have been the best things, but nigga, you show up and my foot is gonna go through your fucking car window. Call who you want to call. Call Tyrone. Call your mama, bitch. That's why my uncles, every time somebody meets my uncles and shit, they be like, because I've been the oldest for forever of everybody. So I've always been the one that had to protect all the, like, the young cousins and the brothers and this, that, and the third. I'm the oldest. You will get in trouble if you don't fucking take care of the younger ones. And so I've been the oldest for forever. So that means that I gotta be the one, I'm responsible for making sure that everybody's safety is good. And you not gonna get me in trouble, because I don't like being in trouble. Like, literally, if you count the numbers of times that I've been in trouble, it's been far and few. Because, bitch, I run a strict program around this motherfucker. So even growing up with the little ones, the uncle's supposed to be the oldest. My uncle's like 2 years away from me, and he used to do shit like, you know what I mean, be mean to the people. I was fucking on his ass. Nigga, you better get right, because by the time, like, when he's supposed to watch us, when my grandmom leaving and shit, I have all the little ones lined up. Don't even worry about it. As soon as my grandmom leave up out of here, we gonna light his ass the fuck up. And as soon as my grandmom leaves, as soon as we hear that car pulling out, I done got the little ones to collect all the shoes in the house. Because, you know, it be a lot of people, so it's a lot of fucking shoes. Everybody get all the shoes and anything we can fucking throw at this nigga. Because he had his own room, and it be all of us, like 10 of us in a room. Me and all the little cousins, and I'm the oldest one in there. So as soon as my grandmom leave, we hear that car pulling the fuck out. We done collected all the shoes, and we start lighting his motherfucking room up, tearing his ass up. Cause bitch, he got all the snacks. He got, like, my grandmom used to treat this nigga like gold, and all he used to do was fucking, like, harass us. And every time she pulled out after he done did something, and he thinking he get ready, you know, get smart, and they would lock us the fuck outside and all types of shit. Mind you, we all like going over there because it be me and all the cousins and everything else. So, you know, nigga, you gonna get right around this bitch. Or you gonna get your ass, you know, you gonna get fired up. Either way, we would fire his ass up. Me and my cousin Keisha, because she was the next oldest. Yeah, me and my cousin Keisha, and then however the line was, either way, we beat his ass. Did you rob him for the snacks? And did. And definitely did. Snacks and all. Yup. Because they be like, you can't go in the refrigerator, this and the third, because, you know, old people be like that. But either way, we used to tear his ass the fuck up. Because you supposed to be the oldest and take care of us. Meanwhile, he being mean to everybody. Nah, nigga, we ain't gonna do that. I remember one day I was tearing his head up. And then, mind you, like, my uncles into everything, they used to, like, let us box and shit. So, like, I had a good time growing up. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I tried to beat his ass into a corner one day. Like, either way, he ended up later on, as we got adults, because he's now way taller than me and shit. He later on was like, now try that shit now. Nigga, just because you taller don't mean nothing. Period. So, they will make room for you in their life instead of only coming around when it's convenient. They will see you doing well. They want to see you doing well even when they don't personally benefit from it. Their actions generally match their words, okay? But when someone doesn't really prioritize you, they only reach out when they want something. You're constantly the one initiating contact. They repeatedly make promises but rarely follow through. They dismiss your feelings or make you feel like you're too much for having them. Like, you know, you ain't got to do all that. Yes, the fuck I do. They disappear whenever things become uncomfortable. Being tall has its perks. I'm 6'2". It does, and see what I'm saying? And I'm 5'2". It definitely has its perks. I like perks of 6'2". Period. You ain't said nothing. They disappear whenever things become uncomfortable. They expect understanding from you but don't offer the same understanding back. They keep you confused about where you stand. Mind you, this is the thing, right? People don't be listening. Because I have to say this because it's like, as soon as I said that, it reminded me of Blue, right? And so, he loves them all. Like, I love all y'all. I love you because of this. I love you because of this. I love you because of this. But the only conflict is when he go be with this one, and then he got to go back to this one, and then this one is mad because of being with this one. But this is the thing. I love all of y'all. I can love every single one of y'all in different ways. I can want to be with y'all all at the same time as well and still not diminish the love that I have for this person. And this is why people fail to realize. People will be like, you can't love this and love this. And yeah, all y'all have your own different things. And then when you do this, it gets on my nerves, and then I want to go find some peace over here. So I was laughing at one of the clips that came across, and he was not wrong, right? He said, he told Nevaeh, when I got home, you should have been trying to treat a nigga nice. Like, stop trying to be a bitch. And he ain't wrong. I literally made a comment in there, he wasn't wrong. When he came in the door, if you wasn't going to leave, bitch, don't be talking about nothing you seen on stream, ho. Because why are you doing that? You trying to create an argument, but you don't want to leave. And if you're not leaving, Why are you talking about it? So I get that sometimes people don't understand that, like, just because he loves this person don't mean he don't love me any less either. It's just different. I'm a different person. And so I may bring this. But one thing that I can tell you for sure is this. Whether or not she talking about she want to get out or not, if you keep bringing that attitude and, that nastiness, and now you trying to force your way because you want to, show that you got whatever that is, bitch, you going to be out the door soon. Because you wasn't doing that shit before. So take it how it resonates, but either way, the nigga went to go spend the weekend with this bitch because he likes her for this. Mind you, now you trying to combat it because you trying to combat the Christian. She just prayed on this nigga, prayed for him, told the nigga, like, spoke some beautiful words. You are big. You are the energy, this, that, and the third, whatever the hell she was saying. And now he come over here, and now you try to do some weird ass voodoo shit on him, which don't make sense because you're not explaining to him that this is the religion, this, that, or the third. This is what I practice. He's trying to get to know. He's trying to get to ask her questions and this, that, and the third. But she's trying to make it into something weird. He's trying to get to know what that's about. That was your opportunity to explain it to him, to let him know that it's not nothing that I'm trying to do to you, because all the religions, the power of life and death is in the tongue. I can speak life into you or I can speak death into you. Now, which one is she trying to do? Because technically, when you was doing that weird shit, it looked like you was trying to wish death on a nigga. And I ain't gonna be with no bitch that's trying to wish death on me. And any religion can do that. So whether or not people realize it or not, he was giving her the opportunity to, here, this is this is the platform. Tell me what that's about. But she still was on some weird ass shit. And I don't like that. But Just the Grace says she sure did and did. But I can love all y'all. So if all y'all gonna be around, and then the other part is what y'all mad for? What you arguing for? If you know he gonna spend a week over here with her, and then he gonna spend a week over here with you, and you just be waiting for your turn, bitch, wait your turn and shut the fuck up. We ain't gotta argue. What the hell do the kids need? Does Junior need any fucking thing? I seen that while you was with him, he did a whole lot better. Cause bitch, he did a whole lot better when he was with him. Ain't nobody trying to hear you now. Oh, you said something about that wasn't your kid, and now you're over there acting like you're somebody's daddy. Bitch, shut your ass up. Cause all you look like now is that you targeting a kid. And I don't like that either. Neither does the rest of the world. So, bitch, your best bet is, what do the little boy need? How can I be of some assistance? Ho, that would be your best bet. Because the world ain't going to receive that well that you out here trying to talk about somebody's child, and you already know the child is special needs. Like, why would you not want to give the child the benefit of, the dad being around to make the child better? Because you a nasty ass, miserable asshole, and you're a selfish ass bitch. That's what that's going to give to the world. So, she better straighten that shit up real quick, too. Because regardless of what he said, the issue was this. He was over there with the child, and the child was doing a whole lot better because he was with him. So, do with that information what you will. Either way, they repeatedly cross your boundaries after you clearly communicated them. This the other thing. Just because he's saying that's what he want, don't mean that nobody got to do it. Because all them bitches can shut the fuck up and go live their life somewhere else. Just because he's saying it, just because he's doing it, he's giving them the option and the opportunity. Because he's not lying to none of them. And if a nigga say, I want you and you and you, and you don't agree, you can get the fuck on anytime. But trying to stop the nigga from saying or doing, I want you, you, and you, when he already told you, is only opening up the door for you to get cheated the fuck on. But any given time, you can fucking leave, ho. All of y'all. So this is why I be saying, like, people be saying they want the truth, but meanwhile, you really don't want the truth because you really want a person to change their ways and just be with you. He already said he not doing that. He shows you in his demeanor and his behavior he's not doing that. But also for you, if your boundaries are being crossed and you don't like that, fucking take your boundaries and go. You don't have to be nowhere where you're not fucking feeling like you're, being treated the way you wish to be treated. And that's the thing. Why are so many people feeling like you're stuck in a situation that you're not stuck in? Pick your shit up pack your shit the fuck up and say, I ain't with it, and go. Keep coming back after he's doing it is contradicting yourself. Messing up your nervous system. Majestic Grace, let her know. That's all they doing. But if you want to be happy, because every time I feel like everybody is honestly happy as soon as he shows up. So in my mind, I feel like he need to put all the bitches in the same damn house, because all y'all gonna be happy to see me. Y'all might be mad for a little bit, but until we get this shit organized and who gonna be where and what's gonna be what and put the program down, then everybody gonna be whatever they gonna be. But I feel like it can work. It can work based off the fact that everybody seems to be genuinely happy laying with them. So put all of them in one house. I'm voting for it, and that's it. That's all. It'd be better for the kids. The kids get to have their father, and all y'all bitches need to learn, you know, that it's about the kids. Because regardless of the fact, if they don't, sooner or later, it's going to be another bitch pregnant. And then after that, it's going to be another bitch pregnant. It's going to keep being the same exact thing. So they better figure out how to close this circle real fucking quick. And that still might not even fucking work. But either way, if you want it, you better try something. But all that other extra shit ain't gonna work. The nigga said what he said. So they make time for everything else, but consistently claim to have no time for you. People do that a lot. And then people be like, oh, this person's busy. Well, why they got so much time for their homeboys? Why they got so much time to be doing a bunch of nonsense and a bunch of bullshit, but they ain't got time for you? If you're not getting the time that you need, fucking leave. I remember a lady, she was saying that every time a holiday or something came around for the man, Mike said if he is sleeping with all of them, they should just be in the same house. Period. That's what the fuck I'm saying, Mike. You know what I mean? Period. It's going to make for good content and everything else. And I feel like the kids will be better off because all the kids will have their fucking daddy. The bitches not so much. Sooner or later, either they'll get with the program or, you know, they'll realize that that's not what they want. But for the daddy and for the children, it's going to be a better whole fucking program. And fucking right, Majestic Grace, I totally agree. He should do that. Because ain't no fucking way. Like, the bitches are clearly out of control. So, at this point, he has to say, this was happening. This is the house. And this is where everybody gonna live. You on this wing, he just gotta have enough money to make this. Like, all he gotta do is set up, like, certain things, content, area, this, that, and the third. You on this wing, you on this wing, and you right here. And this is always gonna be a camera running on this. And I'm telling you, their fucking content is gonna skyrocket because people just watch them any fucking way. Right now, it's so many, I got so many comments on, like, in my inbox over here. Like, I made 2 comments on this page and this page about them, and literally the comments is through the roof. Like, this is all people is fucking talking about. And so, with that being said, and I only made 1 comment, and my shit is doing numbers right now, so I don't understand how he don't, but I think he know it. So he need to just make everybody do what they doing. And Nevaeh talking about she running, and as soon as she run, Blue call the fucking cops on that bitch. Don't argue with her, call Child Protective, and get her ass to make sure that that baby stays, because people fail to realize, they be talking shit, she be saying all this shit online, she don't realize that the baby don't belong to you. You can't have a baby and just take it out of the country because you fucking feel like it. And so she online talking a bunch of shit but not realizing ain't nobody listening to that. All you talking to is get ready to get a bunch of little girls locked the fuck up because that is the law. So she better listen to the law while she out here talking about, oh, I'm going to go take my baby and I'm going to have my baby and this, that, and the third. You're going to get a fucking charge, bitch. So, for your own benefit, you better think smarter and stop being dumb like he already told you. He keeps saying the same thing to her every day. Stop being a dumb bitch, but she keep being a dumb bitch. So, you online publicly saying that I'm going to take my baby out of the country. Okay, so when you get charged of kidnapping, hoe, do that. Because then all of a sudden, the bitch that you're trying to keep your baby away from is going to be the one that's going to be in the house nursing your baby. So be a dumb asshole if you want, because they're going to lock you the fuck up. And whether or not people know that or not, like, y'all better start training these little girls to know that when you have a baby, it's not yours. The baby under the state, it belongs to the state. You have to go to court and establish paternity, maternity, this, that, and the third, and who, like, custody over the child. Because I had to do that even with my sons. Before I moved out of Delaware, I had to go to court, get custody of them to even take them out of Delaware. Because if I had took them out of Delaware without the court's consent or without getting custody, their dad could have said that I kidnapped them, and he would have done that because niggas be, doing shit. Even though it's my kids, I would have got a charge of fucking kidnapping. So she better learn that the laws ain't gonna fucking agree with her. It's a lot of shit that she keeps saying, and I be on, like, literally trying to say, like, bitch, you know nothing. Because all the, like, judges and courts love shit like this because they're going to go back and they're going to play that content, and they're going to know that, bitch, you intentionally did that. So I don't know whether or not she realizes it or not, but all she doing is setting herself up for a lot of cases and a lot of charges, and for him to fucking win because of the fact that you said online and you said that out your fucking mouth. So your intentions was that anyway. You can't say, oh, well, it's the... Nah, bitch, you said it. So do that if you like, but you going to jail, ho. You better take your ass to court. You better do everything the right way, because otherwise, them same bitches that you talking about is going to be over there watching your kids. Majestic Grace said, yup, and that's how they threatened me. That's how they threatened me because I was going to Jersey. That was in 2021. Within 2 years, I glitched. Oh, yeah, you can't do that, honey. Like, I tell people real quick, when it comes to them kids and everything else, like, people fail to realize what the laws are. And so if you plan on, wanting to take your kids and leave to go somewhere for a better life, this, that, and the third, do it the right way. Go through court. Go get custody. You have to get custody, or you have to get, you can get full custody, you get partial custody, this, that, and the third. But either way, it has to be done in the proper form and fashion. Because if you take them kids out of state trying to be spiteful, this, that, and the third, the only thing you're going to get is a fucking charge. And then you're going to be looking dumb because, oh, I was just trying to do this, that, and the third. Well, you didn't do it the right way. So if you're going to be smart in a way that basically helps your ass the fuck out. You better be going to court and getting custody of them kids. But saying, oh, threatening a nigga that I'm going to take my baby, like, that niggas do not give a fuck. Like, that don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, I'm going to put you on child support, this, that, and the third. Well, bitch, that's all you're going to get, too. Mind you, didn't put a nigga on child support. He ended up having to be on child support because when I was young, getting food stamps or Medicaid or anything like that, they put the dad on child support. So when I, did everything that I needed to do or whatever and left, the fucking child support still was, happening, accumulating. This nigga wasn't trying to pay nothing but what, the people said, and he ain't had no fucking job. Niggas be spiteful, not trying to have no jobs, this, that, and the third. Anyway, long story short, I took him out of state, gave him a better life, this, that, and the third. The fucking child support people from Delaware called my ass up because he was still in arrears from Medicaid and this, that, and the third, food stamps and all that shit. The fucking child support people called my ass from Delaware on my phone, because I had my phone for forever and a day, asked me, why are you not forcing him to pay child support? I told the lady, I said, my kids is doing fine. She said, well, we're about to take him back into court and we're about to get, we're about to enforce his child support, or we're about to take his fucking license. He mad at me, but nigga, you don't do nothing any fucking way. That's why I said even to this day when a nigga called talking about, oh, I wish this and third. Bitch, I wish the fuck I would give you access to me and you allowed me to raise kids by myself. With your little minimal, you'll say, oh, I sent this, that, and the third, 2,000, 3,000. Bitch, do you know how much it costs to raise a kid? And not only to raise a kid, but my kids had every fucking, anytime a Jordan drop, anything came, them niggas was on it. Anytime a cell phone drop, anything, them kids was on it. Like, fucking V-Bucks, nigga. My son was a gamer from the time he was about 3. V-Bucks and shit. Nigga, them kids can blow $2,000 in fucking 5 seconds. And a nigga want to talk about some fucking, I wish the fuck I would. People be having me all fucked up. She said, well, see, Majestic Grace, they don't care about that. They know it's a daddy somewhere. She said, well, see, I'm the only one. Hey, y'all. See, I'm the only one on her birth certificate. So he teamed up with my family and they did it in a dark way. Yeah, they don't care about that. They know good and well it take 2 to tango. It got to be a daddy somewhere around here. So they don't give a damn. If it was born in that state, you still got to go through and get custody and this, that, and the third. Because anytime a daddy show up, if a nigga show up and say they think that it's a fucking daddy, they gonna do something. I had a nigga show up and fucking blood test my son years later down the road. Mind you, the nigga was grown. And then the nigga called me and talking about some, the blood test is this, that, and that. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You gonna have to take it to court still, even though he old as fuck. Cause other than that, we don't acknowledge the fuck you exist, bitch. My baby mom tried to play with me about mine, and she learned the hard way. I mean, and that's the thing. People fail to realize when you trying to be smart, somebody can be smarter. But my baby daddy, he tried it with me, and basically I drug his ass to the fuck. Because I made sure I had all the ducks in a row. That was even, wasn't no weed smoking going on, no nothing. Because this nigga was going to try to call CPS, and he did. And mind you, like I said, when you trying to be smart, you gotta be, when you trying to be smart to a nigga, you better be 10 times ahead of the game smart. If you doing any type of, you know, anything, it don't matter. Don't fucking do it. If your kids matter, then put everything on the back burner until after you fucking win your case, and then bitch, do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's what I can say to y'all. Other than that, guess what? If you're gonna do something, you better do it the right way. Because other than that, you're going to jail. And then you're going to be looking dumb. So all I see from Nevaeh is jail. Because the shit she's saying, if she don't do it the right way, she's going to jail. And then on top of that, don't threaten a nigga with some shit. Because guess what? Fuck them kids. Because a person will figure out to, bitch, you raise them. And when they get older, they'll see. Because that's another thing. I didn't have to badmouth the dads or anything else. Because that's what I said. When they get older, they'll fucking see. I ain't going to talk crazy about you. I'm gonna let the way you are will eventually be seen. So they found out themselves later on. It wasn't that I was keeping him from anything. He just wasn't doing it because I gave this nigga open access to be able to come visit, do whatever the fuck you want to do. He didn't do it. He didn't want to do it. And so since he didn't want to do it, sooner or later they got to the point where they started to notice that it was him and it wasn't me. Because everything he kept saying, you took the kids out of Delaware. Nigga, what the fuck was they going to do in Delaware? Matter of fact, I'm thankful that I took them out of Delaware because guess what? All their friends that they had growing up are dead. Every single one of them. Somehow something went wrong around that piece and all of a sudden the young people that was growing up all deceased. So if I hadn't have took them away from there, what the fuck would have been, you know, their portion? And they could have been dead anywhere. But the fact of the matter is thank God I did take them. Because that's a small-ass community. I told my baby mom the same. My daughter's going to see what you do. That's a fact. Like, you don't have to... Kids are very smart. They grow up and they see who people are. So you don't have to, you know, try to turn them against nobody, this, that, and the third. Let them people do what the hell they doing. Sooner or later, them kids turn into... Little people turn into big people. And they're very smart. They see who's who and what's what. They see who takes care of them. They see who loves them. They see who actively does the things that they do. And so I don't never have to talk bad about a nigga. They grew up later on to say their own shit to this nigga. Like, you know, oh, she did this, that, and the third. Nigga, ain't nobody trying to hear that. I did the best that I could do with what I had. And I damn sure did overly above what because shit, I could have been fucking rich half the shit I done did. Like, even right now, if I didn't have kids and I still had, like, you know, doing all the stuff that I did, shit, I would be sitting on a nice little chunk of change. Kids cost money. Lots of it. So they minimize your accomplishments or seem uncomfortable when you're doing well. I hate when a person says little to me. Like, your little ass business, your little this, or, you know, like, it'd be something that you love so much, your little book. I see you wrote a little book, you know what I mean? I see you did a little this. Like, that right there, I always check people on that. I see your little channel. Like, it may be even little to me right now, or, you know, but it's big to me because, nigga, I started off at 1. And so when people come along, like, you may not, you know, like, it's encouragement. The way that Lady Catherine did it, she encouraged. She said, it may be just you right now, but later on it's going to be da-da-da-da-da. That's a person who wants to see me grow. But somebody come along, oh, your little channel, this, that, and the third. Bitch, I'm checking you right then and there. Because why my shit got to be little? Why my book got to be little? Why my life got to be little? Why my situation or circumstances got to be little? Why can't it just be my situation or circumstance? Thank you. Why can't it just be my situation or circumstances? But people will come along and that's what they'll try to do. They'll try to minimize everything about you. And we're not going to let that happen. So y'all have to be mindful and catch it I appreciate you. You have to be Jasmine. Hi, that's my cousin. Jasmine, how are you? I love you more. Thank you for being here. How you feeling? Are you still in Texas? So you have to be mindful when people come to minimize, your stuff. Oh, I see your little da 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 da. Your little this, that, and the third. Bitch, it may be little to you, but I see you trying to shade me. And if that's the case, you don't gotta, say nothing. You can just keep it moving because your congratulations really ain't a congratulations. It's a backhanded thing. And it's a lot of people running around here with backhanded comments and this, that, and third. How's it going over there? Is it hot? Because I keep hearing a lot of things about Texas keep coming up. So you gotta watch people that be trying to do the backhanded shit. They expect access to you without offering commitment, respect, or consistency. I say that about a lot of people that come to the channel because they be do this, do that. Niggas come over, stand up, this, that, and the third. You ain't donated to my channel. You ain't this, that, or the third, but you keep coming over here with requests and this, that, and the third, and I'm not doing that. What the fuck you think this is? Like, people will say, like this nigga over here, somebody over here with the can you show your bare feet? Why do you need to see my feet? Did you subscribe to my channel or anything? What is my feet going to do for you? Like, you always asking, people asking for stuff, but what have you done for me? What have you given me to even, want to show you anything? Prime example. Somebody literally over here asking to see the bottom of my feet. Weird ass, like I told you. That's how you can tell I'ma take it. It's hot and humid. I work construction. I'm always out in it. Girl, it's hot and muggy over here too. And I'm still in Georgia. So it's hot, muggy, humid. And then it feel like moisture in the air. Like it's sticky hot. And it don't make sense. And I seen like it's a lot of droughts and everything, all the water disappearing and everything else. And girl, everybody going through the heat shit. So make sure you stay hydrated. You got your umbrella out there on side your little thing. I be seeing the guys putting umbrellas on side of it on their little the little stick. The sticks is little, y'all. I ain't saying nothing. The sticks is the one that the little stop sign that they be having on the thing. So there's that. Oh, shit. Period. She said, I'm on the equipment. Period. Which one you got? See what I'm saying? Look, I just did it myself. Thinking women just be doing, stuff. Which equipment you got? Girl, I know that got to be extra hot. So do you got AC in there? Because they be having the ones that have AC in it. She said all of them. Whatever they need me to run. See what I'm saying? Girl, we related. Period. Because I be telling people, like, when I was doing heavy haul and shit, I like running the equipment. See what I'm saying? High five, cousin. Period. I like that. And excuse me, because I ain't mean to suggest that you was holding the flag, sister. See what I'm saying? Right there. You spend more time trying to interpret their behavior than actually enjoying the connection. I love the fact that you showed up, honey. Period. We're gonna have to get together and see each other. I don't be outside much, but are you by my dad's area? Don't judge someone's love based on one bad day, one argument, or one mistake. And that's the thing, because people try to do that. You gotta see a patterns that develop, right? I was wrong. I understand why that hurt you and let me do better. Because when someone cares for you, they can still say those exact things, okay? Words tell you what someone wants you to hear. Patterns show you what they're actually experiencing or what you're experiencing in a situation. And sometimes the biggest sign isn't what someone does when they're trying to win you. It's what they consistently do after they know they already have your love. So people will also send their representative, you know that? Because we say that a lot. Be mindful of that. So, subtle signs that a person really truly cares and loves you. They remember the little things, your favorite food, sometimes, or something that you mentioned weeks ago, months ago, a year ago, something that's important to you, an important date, or something that makes you uncomfortable. Like, a person will notice when you're uncomfortable. If you're around some people and you are uncomfortable or something, or they're uncomfortable, they'll notice that you're, shifting around in your seat, or you're fidgeting, and this, that, and the third. They'll do something that's like calm and put their, hand on you, or, just let you know that you are safe because of the fact that I'm sitting here and I notice that you're, agitated or whatever, or going through something. People can tell by the look that you have on your face if something is wrong. They can tell by your silence if something is wrong when a person is really attentive and, caring about you. They notice the little, differences and certain things. They make adjustments without being asked to repeatedly. And that's another thing. You don't have to say. It's like when I said I don't like asking for people for something. If you know that there's something that needs to be done, I like when a person just does it. Although also nobody's a mind reader. So let's be mindful of that. Okay? If something bothers you and you've communicated it, they genuinely try to do better. They protect your feelings without controlling you. They think about how their choices might affect you. So that reminds me of this video that I seen one day. A guy said he had went to go visit his spouse's family, and they always having conversations. As soon as the spouse said whatever they said, they noticed that somebody jumped in and cut the spouse off. So in the car ride home, he noticed that, she was a little quiet. And what he said was, I noticed that they cut you off and you didn't finish having what you needed to say. So tell me what you were going to say. So then the person says, well, I'm used to them always doing that. They're always cutting me off, and this, that, and the third. So they said a couple weeks later that now they're back at the same family house, same everybody. Conversation starts again. They ask they're talking. He says, babe, what do you feel about that? She starts talking. Somebody jumps in to cut her off. He says, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm really interested in hearing what my baby has to say. She now proceeds to say what she had to say, gets to finish it. Everybody goes on and has the conversation, da 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 da. When they're on the ride back home, she says, nobody's ever done that for me. And he said, imagine having to go your whole entire life with your whole entire family and people, friends, everybody always cutting you off, and nobody ever stepping up for you to be able to finish what you were saying because somebody cut you off, or you being able to articulate your feelings in a situation and nobody being able to cut you off. You just learn to live with it. And now this person has a person that is very attentive, very acknowledging the fact or seeing things that this person has dealt with their whole entire life, and now this person is assisting in a change. Because I want to hear what my person has to say. Didn't have to be rude, like, why you cutting her the fuck off, none of that. It was, excuse me, I get what you're saying, and I want to hear that, but I want to hear what my baby has to say, because they have already started off making valid points. It didn't have to be nothing ignorant, nothing rude, no arguments, no nothing. So I love that. Anyway, they protect your feelings without controlling you. They think about how their choices might affect you. Like, this is the thing. People will be showing you and telling you who they are, and I can use the person for instance. If a person has articulated that I want to have multiple partners, or wives, this, that, and the third, and you meet that person, and now all of a sudden you think that they have changed, or that's going to change, and you want to be the only person, but now the person is now displaying or letting you know that, no, I did say that. You had the option and the opportunity beforehand not to go into a relationship with that person. But for some reason, you may have thought that you could change the person's mind, opinion, this, and a third. Don't ever think that. Because sooner or later, exactly what they said they wanted to do is going to eventually come up. And you may be the person that they want, this, that, and the third, but, this is what I said. It's not that they lied or anything else. You just heard what you wanted to hear. You wanted it to be what you wanted to be. And now you're trying to make it seem like this person is a liar. This person's not loving me, this and the third. But the person gave you, they said what they said. They gave you the truth from the beginning. You just wanted it to be something different. You was hoping it was going to be something different. But that's not the reality of the situation. So it just is now, at this moment in time, it's just me and you. But that's not to say that, later on down the road, it's not going to be me, you, and this person. And the person was honest from the gate. um, they want to win you. Your success doesn't threaten them. They're genuinely happy when good things happen for you. They respect your no. Real care doesn't disappear because you establish a boundary. It's about the thing about free will that keeps coming along too. Free will is your free will, right? And you can do or, say anything that pertains to you that you want, that you want to happen, this, that, and the third, as long as your free will doesn't interfere with somebody else's free will, right? So you may want to be with this person, because same scenario even with them. Just because I want it to be like this don't mean that it is going to be like that. Because Mike could say eventually, I don't want to be with no person that wants this. So I wouldn't take a person that wants this from the beginning and then think that I'm going to change it later on. You see what I'm saying? If I was saying, it's okay, I already know a man is going to do this, that, or third. I can make him happy, this, that, or third, and I can be doing everything that I want to do. But I would prefer to know that if a person wants to, date outside of me or do this outside of me, this, and the third, I would want for them to tell me, right? In the process. So later on, he don't tell me. But he knew that I wanted to know. He don't want to tell me because either they think I'm, lying and I'm going to leave, or they'll say, oh, I was protecting you, this, that, and the third. Well, protecting me would have been being on my side and telling me what it was, not having somebody outside of me. Because this is what I think in the process. If me and you already established an agreement, and me and you are together, and then you go and you do something with somebody else, and you're protecting what this person said, because the person be like, well, you don't have to tell da-da-da-da. You clearly must be on their team and on their side, because you can't be on my team and on my side doing that. If it's me and you against the world, we gonna figure out whatever we got to figure out. I don't care, what we got to do or how we got to do it. But if it's me and you, then we need to be discussing me and you shit. Life, love, happiness, people, situations, scenarios, moves, occupations, like all types of shit. And so at least let me have my say so, and I'm supposed to at least let you have your say so. But people will make decisions, and okay, I'm gonna move. Now the whole entire time, our whole entire life was based, here, and now all of a sudden I'm deciding that I want to move. I ain't asked you shit. I'm just expecting you to want to move with me. But meanwhile, you got your own stuff that you need to do that's here. And just because I'm deciding to move don't mean that you're deciding to move. If it's convenient and okay, and I come to you and I say, babe, can we make a decision on this, that, and the third? This would be a better opportunity, for me to do this, that, and the third. And then we have a conversation. Well, it's either a good opportunity, it's not a good opportunity. Well, it's a good opportunity for me, but it's not a good opportunity for you. Then that also means that maybe we might be determining to split ways, and that don't mean that there's a lack of love. It just means that this is the opportunity that I wish to do, and I don't want to let that opportunity go by the wayside because of the fact that it's this. Because sooner or later, I'm going to regret, or somebody's going to, have an attitude about, I could have did this and I didn't do it because of you. It'd be so many different things that people, instead of them coming to the forefront and saying it, or you just expect it, and I'm just going to move with your ass just because you want me to, I don't have to. And that don't mean that you don't love me. It don't mean that you don't care for me. It don't mean anything other than my journey is my journey, your journey is your journey. I hope we can do the journey together, but if we can't, that don't mean I don't love you. That don't mean I have to do real wicked ass, shit to you. It don't mean I have to make your life hard, or I gotta do some creepy ass shit, or this, that, and the third. But for some reason in life, people will start doing real weird, creepy ass shit based off of, I love you and you didn't do what I want you to do because I expected you to, be in it for the long haul. And what about when today death do us part, right? I love you so much, and then we fall out of love. Should I be in a relationship with somebody that I'm not in love with anymore? I mean, I love you. I care for you. I want to make sure that, I want you to have great things. But I'm not in love with you anymore. So does that mean that I have to stay with you because, society says, you said till death do we part, and now I have to be here because of the fact? Most welcome, Mike. Y'all know how my phone get in the AM, but I always come back. And period. So does that mean that because I took a vow with you that I have to only be with you and this, like I was hoping that that's what I wanted to. At the time I meant it wholeheartedly. I didn't know that, you know, God was going to send such and such a person. Y'all, let me tell y'all something too. And I literally came to this conclusion that this shit could potentially be true. So this guy was saying that everyone you've ever been with, you cross paths with at one point in time. Like you have met them at one point in time and probably didn't know. And it could have just been, you know, this, that, or that. Because this, you see how people see, like, they show up old videos and this person's over here and this person's over here. Y'all just happen to be at something at the same time. And I started to think about the people that I was with, right? And I said, oh my God, that shit may be true. Like you was in the same location with this person, not knowing this person, different ages, different this, doing different shit, but you may have been at the same place, or you may have been, you know, like I said, cross paths with a person that you ended up in a relationship. Nobody's knew. And then it led me to think something else. Like, right now I'm actively not in a relationship, but who have I crossed paths with that I could potentially end up in a relationship with? Mind you, I'm 50 years old, so it's been a vast, you know, array of places and things and, you know, situations that I've crossed paths with. So it could damn near be anybody, but the shit is so strange that after I thought about it, because one of my baby daddies, right, I happened to think, like, I didn't know him. We're from the same location and area, but I was way young, well, not way young, about 5-6 years younger than him. So, but it made me wonder, it made me think, like, the group of people that he hung out with, because he has pictures with people that I absolutely knew back during that time, but I'm not sure if I ever seen him. And I had to have seen him because he had pictures with these people. And it's the weirdest thing, because when I met him through a girl that I was friends with, which means we did cross paths because he seen, somehow he knew her, and then that's how we ended up talking, because she knew me, and so he told her to talk to me. But the fact of the matter is just think about that, and y'all tell me if that's been the case for y'all. Like, the people that you have dated, like my other kid's dad, him, we crossed paths at a club basically, but I didn't like him and he liked me, I guess. But anyway, it's a weird type of phenomenon that they're looking at, but for some reason it's been a thing. So you may not have seen them, this, and the third, but y'all eventually, y'all have been somewhere. It's like y'all are doing this. So people that you end up with in your life, y'all are actively doing this, circling each other until it does this. Which also leads me to know that, shit, it's some niggas in my life that I done been doing this with, and I be like, let me just happen to run across them in real life. You know, like, however real life works out, because it's been real life, but you know. I was at the man prom in the city 2 hours away, didn't even know him then. Damn. I could tell y'all some real creepy stories about some shit that happened, and mind you, the universe will be bringing you around the people that these niggas will be fucking with too. Like, that's the serious, like, it is a crazy thing how the universe and energy works. It's like energy be trying to pull y'all together the whole entire time. Even when niggas be doing shit, you know how they say women's intuition, or when women be doing shit, like, all you have to do is really just follow the yellow brick road. But that shit is real. So they check on you when there's nothing in it for them. No favor, no money, no attention, just genuine concern. They remember what you've been through. They don't intentionally use your vulnerabilities against you during disagreements. I don't like that about, like, men. When men cry, and I've been seeing it. So there's this guy named Dalton online, right? And he was just crying about a situation he was going through. And then all of a sudden, it was a whole bunch of people creating that, his moment. Mind you, which makes me feel like that's when men won't cry, because, or won't cry, that's why they won't cry, because It's like people tease them, or people will take that vulnerability for a weakness and use it against them, and that's sad. So a man should be able to cry and it not be used against them. Mike said, I didn't like her at first. That's how I be feeling, Mike. But guess what? We need to stick to our guns. When you don't like somebody at first, just stick to that. Because even after you fall in love with them and you be all up they ass, later on you ain't going to like they ass again. And then you going to be saying, I knew I didn't like that bitch for a reason. See what I'm saying? You'll be thankful for the kids and everything, but you'll still be saying, I knew I didn't like that bitch for a reason. That too. The guy I was messing with gave him his nickname when they were younger. That is crazy. They'll grow on you, Mike. That's how they be doing. But then later on, you'll be saying, I knew I should have stuck to my guns. I knew it was a reason why I didn't like that bitch. Period. That's it. That's all. So that's the thing. They make room for you. Not necessarily every minute of the day, but you can see that you're considered in their life. Period. Because it's great to be considered. It's great to be thought about. It's great to be loved. It's great to be, be shown some attention. Who doesn't want that? Especially by the right person. Hi, Ree. Love you. Thank you for being here. It's great to be given some attention. Like, who don't want genuine love? Who doesn't want a person that, is just going to make you light up every time you see them, or it's just a good experience and it's just, like, come on now. Who don't want that? Everybody wants that. But sometimes it's the thing where you done gave it to the wrong people, and then all of a sudden now you're feeling vulnerable. I don't want to ever fall in love again, this, that, and the third, because this, that. Everybody's not the same. And somebody will genuinely love you like the way that you want to be loved, the way that you should be loved. You missed a comment when I said I met her in another country. Oh, let me see. Let me go over here. Bree, how you doing? Oh, I met my baby mom in another country. Okay, period. Well, but either way, the point of it is you said you knew what you felt from the beginning, and here we've been. You've been trying to call? Well, I'll call you when I get off here. I love you too. Where you been trying to call at? Because I still got the same number. Yeah, I'll call on, you still on Instagram? I'll call on there. Okay. All right, I'll call on there. All right, they repair instead of just apologizing. So their behavior changes after they hurt you. So if a person genuinely, like, I didn't know that was going to hurt you. This is something that's normal. It's like the thing when I said about sleeping and eating. I don't want nobody playing with my food. I don't want nobody playing with my sleep. Some people think that that's okay because, they grow up and it's like the people, this is a prank and it's fun, this, that, and a third. Now, if I already said that to a person and then you do that, I already told you I can't fuck with you because of the fact that those are two things that are very much important to me. But some people are used to that, and that's just what they do. And so somebody will think that's not so serious. To me, it's a serious infraction. Because I don't want to eat something that I shouldn't be eating, or, something happens. Or I don't want to, do something, have somebody bother me, and then I can't sleep, I can't rest. Sleep is important to me. And I want to be able to know that I can lay the fuck down in peace and not have nobody around. It's like, I went on vacation with some people, right? And they was upset with me because they wanted it to be the girls' trip, this, that, and the third. And so they said, we're all going to stay in the same room and this, that, and the third. Not I, said Ty. I paid $1,400 to have my own room right next door to them. We can have the same balcony and this, that, and the third. But we cannot share a room. And so they said I was being, some type of way, but when I want to go to sleep, I want to go to sleep. And when I want to go to sleep, I don't want to hear your music, you talking, this, that, and the third, whatever it is. Like, I like peaceful sleep. So they was mad at me for that reason. But when I would lay down and went to sleep, guess what they was doing? I can hear the music from their room, and I don't like everybody's music. Like, they might be playing some shit that I don't fucking listen to. I can listen to, different stuff when I want to listen to what I want to listen to, and I want to relax. And when I say I'm tired, because when you out and you drinking and you doing whatever you doing, when I'm done, I'm done. I don't want to hear, like, I want to wake up when I feel like it, and I want to go to bed when I feel like it. And so people can feel some type of way. They had a good time. I had a good time. But it created a whole issue because I needed to have my own place to sleep at because, bitch, I'm not fucking with y'all. Drunk bitches get on my nerves. And I have been a drunk bitch. So do with that information what you will. Anyway, subtle signs that they don't truly care, value the connection. They only become attentive when they feel you pulling away. And a lot of people do deal with that. Like, I'll give you the sun. First of all, I've been with you this whole entire time. You've been treating me like shit. Soon as I say I'm ready to leave, then all of a sudden you're doing the things that I like. And you're only going to do it until enough to make me stay. Why would you do that? Why would you allow that to happen to you? But we have all done it. So everything that I'm saying, I may have done, or, you know, you live, you learn, you grow. Or we grow through what we go through. They remember what benefits them, but forget what matters to you. Excuse me. A lot of people do that because, you know, people only care about what they care about. And so that's the thing that we all go through too. They give you just enough attention to keep you around. How many of y'all done been through that? How many of y'all allowed it to continue to keep happening because you like the person and you was hoping that you would be number one on their list sooner or later, but you never became number one on their list? And then you had to do the thing that you knew you had to do from the beginning. Leave. They give you just enough attention to keep you around. The next one was they dismiss small concerns until you finally explode. You know what I dislike about people in situations, and I've seen this happen a lot? If you got a problem with me, let's talk about it whenever you got the problem with me. Don't wait until later on when I say something that now is being addressed and now you saying whatever you saying. Like, I see people do that all the time. Because if you have an issue with me, tell me now so then we can correct it. Let's not now have a back and forth over you did this and I did that and now you saying what I did because I'm saying what you did. Like, bitch, that takes the focus off what I just said. Anyway, they rarely ask you your life unless you bring it up first. They rarely ask you about your life unless you bring it up first. Some people just don't give a fuck. Some people, it's just all about them. Majestic Grace says, get me right then and there, and period. And also, when a person don't really want to know about your life, for some reason, in my mind, it make me think that those type of people, like, they don't plan on having no life with you. Because if I plan on having a life with you, I want to know everything. Anything and everything that you're willing to tell me, I would like to know. Because I care about you, and, you know, I want to know your story. What's been your journey? So, thank you, Joe. So they expect access to you, but don't offer the same access to themselves. Now that is a big one for me. Because I've been around some niggas that basically, they want to be all up in my business, but then they want to be elusive on this side because they want to be doing some bullshit. So they want to know, you know, your mama, who you doing, where you going, how you doing it, but you ask them niggas what they doing, they ain't got no answers for you or they telling you some lies. Now that one is definitely a thing that, you know, I'm going to be on the lookout for because it's also like my phone, you can have my phone any given time. Y'all ever seen those things where they be like swap phones with people? Like, give me your phone and like you could have my phone all day. I'm not even requiring to have your phone all day. But most people are not going to do it. But you can have my phone at any given time. My phone will be laying right here. I don't give a damn if you look at my phone. The issue that I had with the last thing was, you know how people would have people's locations and things of that nature? That was a whole big issue. And I was confused because, like, why would you be upset about me having locations? But yet, you know, thank you. Joe said, you are so beautiful. How's your day going, Joe? People will want your location and this, that, and the third, but then all of a sudden they want a whole lot of access to you, but they don't want you having access to them, which is crazy. And so that's one of the things that I feel like red flag on the plate for me. Because if that's the case and you want to argue about locations and this, that, and the third, I ain't fucking with you. Because that's, and I don't have to have your location or anything else, but also don't be expecting to have in mine. You see what I'm saying? Like, if it's something that you want, make sure it's something you willing to give. Because I can give you location. I can give you access to the cameras. I can give you, like, because I got a lot of shit that I be on view all day long. My house is wired with cameras. I be on live all fucking day. So a nigga can know where I'm at any given time. I ain't hiding from nobody, ain't running from nobody, ain't trying to do no shit to nobody. And they break up as soon as they swap phones. Mike said, and they break up as soon as they swap phones and do. Bitch be like, I don't want to give you my phone because this, that, and the third. You can have my phone. Mind you, like, I'm telling you, all day long, you can check in. And I know people probably like, this bitch got to be some boring ass. Because literally, I'll be sitting right here. My phone don't ring from nobody. Like, literally, at all, period. I just be surfing the net, trying to figure out what to do, creating videos, this, that, and the third. Like, my phone is dry as I don't know what. I don't want to talk. Like, literally. So, I'm not going, people be coming on my channel trying to, you know, oh, I want to get to know you. How you want to get to know me? How you want to get to know me? You clearly don't want to get to know me. I can tell you don't, because you ain't done a thing that says you want to get to know me. You just want me to sit on the phone with you, wasting my time, trying to play. Like, I ain't got time for that shit. Thank you. And anything that you want to know, like anything that a person really wants to know is online. Like, literally, I done came on here and just gave y'all my whole entire life. If you really want to know, it's 3,000, probably 4,000 videos. Like, you could just go figure it the fuck out. And then you could talk to me like, you'll figure out that, oh, I should do this for her. I should, like, at any given time, y'all see them on live and I want to stream. Somebody should buy me a laptop. I'm going to just say that. Put it out into the universe. I'm going to ask Drake for it, but somebody should buy me a laptop, okay? So I can make some extra cash and this, that, and the third. Then that'll say that, you know, she should be fine. It ain't even about buying me nothing or anything like that, but that is a need that a girl that you like wants. I need a laptop to be able to push a button and all my streams go at the same time. Majestic Grace said, Mike said his phone be dry as hell. Majestic Grace said, back in my South Node life, he said, unlock it or I'll break it. Me, break it. Period. Majestic Grace said, you ain't get her motherfucking phone. Check, break it, nigga. She said it got broke. What was you hiding? Majestic Grace, what was you hiding? What you had in there? She said break that phone, nigga, cause you was not getting my passcode. Niggas can have my passcode. My phone will be laying around. Anytime you want to check it, here you go. You ain't gotta ask it. Matter of fact, you can answer my phone at any given time. Answer it, tell me who the hell it is. Period. She said my NPCs. And period. I am cracking up. Majestic Grace, ain't nobody got nothing to say, because been there, done that. Tell them it happens. Shit be happening sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with it. We ain't here to judge. See the honesty of it all. That's it, that's all. They become irritated when you express normal emotional needs. That is a thing. Do y'all know that people will be mad at you for being happy? In real life, I had an experience with somebody and they was mad anytime I was happy, and I'm always fucking happy. And that right there is the definition of when you sleeping with the enemy. How can you be mad at somebody that is a happy person? Waking up happy, just enjoying life, this, that, and the third, and meanwhile, because they not happy, they mad at you for being happy. Because, bitch, why you happy and I ain't happy? You gonna need to go find your happiness, sir, ma'am, sir. You can take my phone, I don't care. And period. She said, y'all family, I can tell y'all. Period. I am cracking up. But listen, on a real note, right? When you happy and somebody just mad, like, you can tell that's when they sent by the devil. That's when it's just evil. I ain't even gonna blame the devil for that. Fuck it. That's that demon ass shit. Like, that person came along to steal your joy. And they're mad because you're not letting them steal your joy. That's some demonic ass shit. And so, but mind you, it's like you know how it's like higher level demons? Like, some demons is, you know, It's like a lower level demon. It's like a minion. Cause you're not even a good ass demon. You just a weird ass like fucked up ass individual. Because how is you mad? Like your assignment, they're mad that their assignment isn't being done properly. Because their assignment is to come along, kill, steal, and destroy. Take your joy, have you sad, make you feel lonely, have you looking dumb, and meanwhile you just out here. She said a dumb demon. Period. Meanwhile, you fucking up the assignment. Cause why is you laughing? Why is you having a good time and I'm not having a good time? Why are you not upset and I'm just upset? I'm just upset. Cause you're fucking happy. That's crazy. But there's entities that are that way. She said, right, take it. Take it to work. It's dry now. That's what I'm saying. Like here, at any given time, you can take a look at it. So, do with that information what you will. And it's not for nobody. It's just, that's my piece. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Because I feel like only time I be irritated is when I let people start talking. Because they always going to do something or say something dumb that don't matter. Because it's always a gimme ass energy. You want to come over here and disturb my peace. I ain't said shit to you. You want to be out here telling me that the Lord told you that I'm yours, this, that, and the third. But the Lord didn't tell you that this girl is this woman is this. So if the Lord told you that I'm yours, then the Lord would have told you how to get me. And the Lord clearly ain't told you that because the Lord didn't tell me that because you ain't doing the things that I'm going to like, for me to know that the Lord told you that. The Lord wants me to be A-okay. The Lord wants me to be debt-free. The Lord wants me to be happy. The Lord wants me to have joy. God wants me to be, a good spirit. And you're not going to keep me in good spirits with that shit. So I know the Lord didn't send you over here. That's nothing but some minion ass shit because you came over here to get on my nerves. You didn't come over here to make my day easier. You didn't come over here to make my life easier. You came over here because you want something. And it's not to have a prosperous, abundant, blessed life with me. It's because you came over here to fuck with some shit and, you want to see if I want to let you. No, thank you. Get somebody else to do it, please and thank you. It's a lot of people that you can go out here and fuck around with and annoy them and get on their nerves and drain their energy. You can do that. Hey, Straight Talk, how you doing? Thank you for being here. It's a lot of people whose lives you can go and disrupt. Like, I don't need it. Thank you. So they repeatedly cross boundaries that you've clearly communicated. They support you publicly, but undermine you privately. Now, them the ones you better watch out for real, for real. Them the ones that be, they ain't rowing when you rowing. They ain't clapping when it's clapping time. You see what I'm saying? Like, they doing this when the lights, camera, action's on, but, behind the scenes, they doing a bunch of weird-ass shit. I really don't like them. Because that's the worst. That's the frenemy energy that, I'm here for you. If it's the lights are on and everything's running. This is my best friend. I'm here for them. I'm always going to make sure that they're good. This, that, and the third. Like, y'all can go watch that on AB and Dean stream. Like, for real. In real life. It's some weird-ass grown man, or grown male shit happening on there. Because they is too big to be doing some of the shit that they doing. But mind you, it is a trauma bonding ass, I don't like you, but I really want to, eat you. Like, it's some weird ass shit happening on their stream. And this is being publicized, sent out to the world, and everybody's watching it in real life. Like, this is, I don't like you. This nigga, see, this is the type of friends you got to watch out for. AB was in a chair. I'm trying to get myself situated. So he was sitting in a chair like this, right? But he was asleep. So he was like this. He was drooling down his shirt. And this nigga is putting the camera and the stream on him instead of waking his boy up and being like, dog, I know you tired. I know you sleepy. You should go lay down. This, that, and the third. But he's dancing around this nigga, talking about this nigga, and all of that. And AB gonna wake up and he gonna be saying, oh, that's my friend. That ain't your friend, dog. That is not a friend that would do no shit like that. If I fall asleep because I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and we on fucking stream, wake my ass up and say, Ty, go lay down. I got the stream. If you up, you dancing the fuck around and this, that, and the third like a fucking minion, bitch, then that means you can tell me to go lay down. You got the stream. You gonna take care of it. But then after the fact, one other thing that I noticed is when they first started that stream, AB was up every day working. He was in that gym by himself. He was talking like he had some sense. He literally said, see, when I drink with this nigga, I party with this nigga, I fuck bitches with this nigga, and now that I'm trying to do some good shit, now this nigga is nowhere to be found. They got this nigga on Dean on stream when he was saying, when AB was saying, you didn't wake him up, this, that, and the third, and he said you're a grown ass man, you supposed to wake up because you ain't been waking up. You wasn't waking up the whole entire time. And now it's towards the end of the stream when it's about to be done, because they got that 30, they got 45 days, they at 30 something. And now he done relapsed into the old person he was in because the niggas wasn't locked in the way they was locked in. But initially when that shit first started and he was trying to get that money, he was hungry. He literally was waking up, jump roping, doing the running, this, that, and the third. Then that nigga, I just seen him the other day, and I literally wrote on their stream, and I don't wish jail on no fucking body. I don't wish jail on no fucking body. But Dean, AB said the other day in that stream, he said, I'm up now. And these bitches something, whatever the fuck he said, all I said was, I can't wait till these niggas go to jail. I can't wait till these niggas go to jail because I'm tired of seeing this shit on my motherfucking timeline. All they do is fucking are aggressive to fucking women, abusive to women. They fucking bitches back. Like, this nigga is gonna be the epitome of why a lot of bitches end up diseased and this, that, and the third, and a bunch of weird ass shit. Like, again, I don't wish nobody on jail, but I can't wait till them niggas go to fuck to jail because I'm tired of fucking seeing them. Like, everything, and I literally said that same clip that they pulled the other day, that clip that he was talking shit, that's gonna be the clip. If I was the attorney, that would be one of the clips that I would use to fucking prosecute this nigga. Cause all y'all do is talk real dirty about fucking women. You what's that? How is it like coercion or something? When I said no mean no, even if a bitch is laying in your bed butt ass naked, no mean no. No mean fucking no, nigga. So what you're doing, he's aggressive, and what he's saying is like, I got money, I'm up now, and so if I want a bitch to do this, that, or the third, like, you kind of scary. So a bitch could say, like, you know, oh, well, I was laying in the nigga bed and I was going to do this, that, and the third, but then I wanted to say no, but the nigga's scary. I would fucking win every time because the nigga, the camera already caught the shit. Because I'm saying it myself. He seems a whole lot scary. Like, even if you was to think that, because some days it'd be nice he to coerce your ass to get in the bed with the nigga, because you know what I'm saying, da-da-da-da-da. But then he got scary. And I didn't want to do it no more. And then he took it. Nigga, I'm going to believe it every fucking time. Because look at you. It's right there. So that's not the image that should be being projected out to y'all fucking sons, to y'all fucking daughters, to nobody. They're not the example of not nobody that should be, you know, being in the public eye of half the shit that they say. So please get them off the fucking stream and go ahead and put them away, because that don't make no sense. Like, that is a weird ass group of fucking people. And every time you think that you find hope in the shit, sooner or later they go back, they resort right back to the same bullshit. Y'all, it's some, I want to take it from you. Like, it don't matter if a bitch say no, they're going to continue to keep going. I don't give a fuck. Like, nobody's not going to say that that's not they not doing that. Because every stream that I see, or every time that it's something that's weird, he don't care about him. He don't care about him. He wanted the money. This nigga don't care about your persona because he literally is filming you drool and spit down your fucking shirt and talking shit. And every time somebody say something about your bitch ass, he literally goes and he's on their side. Like, we lost money because this nigga is, we lost 7, nigga, you lost 7 figures because of your own bitch assness. Because of you. Not because of what nobody else is doing, because you're just as guilty as this nigga in the shit. But I'm tired of fucking seeing him. Every time I turn around, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I can swipe 1,000,006 times, and literally, that's what they're putting out. I'm tired of fucking seeing it. They keep you guessing. You constantly have to ask yourself, where do I stand with a person? Who wants to keep doing that? Like, just leave. Sometimes the best thing we could do for ourselves is understand that, you know, this person is going to be who the fuck they are, and go. I'm not going to let you introduce me to that. I'm not going to let you expose me to this. I'm not going to, because, excuse me, that's one of the best things in life. We all have the option to say no. Like, I don't have to keep seeing this. That's why I keep saying, even with that, I keep scrolling, straight on through. And it's a weird thing, because somebody would say, well, why do you like Blue, but then you don't like these niggas? Well, Blue be telling you what the fuck it is from the beginning. These is some sneaky ass little niggas right here. This nigga is telling you this was good, this was gonna happen, this how it's gonna go down. It's like when I said even the thing about Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar said, bring your sister wife with you, because I'm gonna need 2 of y'all bitches. Like, I can love a man and respect a man that'll tell the truth. He said it from the beginning. That instantly says anybody that don't want to bring 2 of y'all bitches can run and leave. You ain't even gotta be here. Don't look at this nigga, because this nigga said this. You gotta respect that. It's his option. It's his free will. If that's what he wants to do with it. Some niggas got more than 2 wives. He said, bring your sister wife with you. I love him for that. I can respect that. But I can't respect no nigga out here, basically, you out here touching and doing shit that you ain't got no business to, bitches, because you feel like because you got money, I should let you put your hands on my ass. Bitch, fuck you. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes love looks like someone remembering you don't like something and quietly making sure it isn't repeated. Sometimes love looks like shutting your ass up when, you know, a nigga come home from work and he done had a long day, or vice versa. Because I done seen men, the woman works and he's making sure that she got food, her backwaters run, and the kids is quiet so she can decompress and then interact with the family. Just because it don't look conventional to y'all don't mean that it's not a true sense of love. Just because it's not, and I don't even want to say conventional, just because it don't look like something that you would entertain. I like Bobby and Whitney. Also, for everything that they was everything that they wasn't. You know, it was a lot of problems happening with Bobby and Whitney, but one thing about it was you better not say nothing about Bobby ass in front of Whitney, and you better not say nothing about Whitney in front of Bobby, because that's going to be your ass. And at least when they was arguing with each other and not fucking with nobody else. So, do with that information what you will. You know, sometimes toxic love exists. You can do what you want to do. If you feel like any of these scenarios that is even wrong is right for you, who the fuck am I supposed to tell you what? If you love it, I like it. Like, you know, I'm glad to see you happy. What's for you ain't for what's for me. What's for me ain't what's for you. Don't make nobody right, don't make nobody wrong. That's just what I like, and that's just what you like. Point blank, period. Sometimes it looks like someone noticing that you're tired and saying, go rest. I got this. Didn't I just say that about them dumbass niggas? Because why you going to feel me slobbering instead of saying, I got this, nigga. I can hold down the string because I'm your boy. I really love you. You know, I'm really here for you. I'm trying to see us win. So I'm going to go hold the string. I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm not going to make you the butt of the joke. I'm not going to make you the content. Because that's going to get clipped and it's going to be on stream for forever. That's going to be on the internet for forever. So why would I, if I love you, why would I want to make you look stupid? Sometimes it's simply someone being consistent when there's nothing else exciting happening. I may not even have a lot, but guess what? I make sure that everything that I got, I split with you, and I make sure that we're good. That may not be beneficial for nobody else, because somebody might be thinking, oh, the person deserves more. But mind you, the people that deserve more probably ain't getting what you getting. I'm consistent all the time. I'm checking on you. I'm making sure you're this, that, and third. Because people will mistake monetary things for love and this, that, and third. If I'm treating you like shit, but yet I continue to keep giving to you, somebody may think that that's love. Maybe it is. Because on the other note, a person's going to spend their money, that their hard-earned money that they made, and so maybe that might be the only way that they know how to share love or show love. I ain't judging. It's just all based on what you're willing to accept. But if you're not happy with it and you're feeling some type of way, then that clearly states that you ain't happy with that. Figure out something else better to do. That's the number one sign that it ain't for you. It made you feel some type of way. And if you still stay in it and it still makes you feel some type of way, that's a you thing. And a lack of love isn't always obvious either. A lack of love isn't always obvious. Because with other people on the outside, I done seen a lot of bitches that be getting on my nerves. Because I told y'all before, I ain't never left a nigga for cheating. Never plan on doing it. If I'm leaving them, I'm leaving them because, you know, it's a lot of other things that, you know, is happening in the process of that. But it be bitches that be out there saying, girl, leave that nigga because, you know, they cheated on you, da-da-da-da-da. Mind you, my niggas be doing everything, you know, under the sun, right? Along with me, right? It be a bitch that be saying, leave that nigga, leave that nigga, leave that nigga, but her nigga be cheating on her, having babies on her, don't do nothing for her, but you telling me to leave my nigga, but you so in love with your nigga. Majestic Grace said, I'm just not aligned with that kind of love. And period. She said that part. It's all in what you is in a line for, because you telling me to leave my nigga that make sure that I live good, make sure that, you know, I'm not out here hungry, starving, I don't gotta be fucking on the side, this, that, and the third. He, you know, he may cheat a little bit here and there, or maybe he ain't even cheating. What if he already told me, because I told you what Dr. Umar said, so what if he already told me that, you know, this, that, or the third, and this is the lifestyle that I seen a couple come to the fucking internet, and they said they are in a, what's the word she used? What's the thing that's like what they are is in an open relationship, but she used the term, we're in a, she tried to use some fancy ass name for it, right? And it was a good name, but technically it was an open relationship. And I said, why the fuck did they had to come to the internet to tell us? Like, okay, so this is the thing. I feel like maybe she might have been doing a little, and he said entanglement. No, she ain't use entanglement. She said like it was an M word, majestic or multi, like something, one of those things that show like colors, different colors or something. She used that word because she was trying to say like, it's not the traditional relationship. Anyway, so I think she was just trying to do some PR, like, you know, because whatever the families may have thought. So she was just putting it out there, like, y'all may see him with some people, y'all may see me doing some shit, but either way, we're in this type of relationship. I'm talking about the kind of love where, because they financially looking out, but treat me like crap. Yeah. But she came to the internet, and that's what she said. And all the comments was basically like, well, first of all, you used the word that we all had to go look the fuck up, because what does that even mean? But what she was basically trying to say was that they're in an open relationship, and so she was just coming to the internet to tell y'all first, right? Tell everybody first. And in my mind, I'm like, if it works for you, who the fuck cares? Like, why do I gotta put a stipulation, and why do I gotta tell somebody ahead of time that this is what's happening? Like, this is the type of relationship. I'm in a polyamorous relationship, or a polygamous relationship, or I'm in a multifaceted, whatever the fuck she said, relationship. What does it matter? If that's what me and my Nick, kaleidoscope, something like that. Yeah, she said something like that type of relationship. Either way, it was an open relationship, and she felt the need that the internet had to know about it, right? Maybe she was doing it for the friends. Maybe she was doing it for the family. But this is the thing. If this is what me and my nigga decide that we want to do, why do it matter to y'all? It's like the thing where the people keep saying, you're going to go to hell. So, if I do, ain't nobody going to ask you nothing. So, why does it matter to you? And you'll probably go to hell before I go to hell. But the fact of the matter is people like wanting to tell you what you going to do and how you going to get there and this, that, and the third before they even focus on their own self, on how the fuck they going to get there. So why I gotta tell you if me and my nigga like doing whatever the fuck we doing on the side? That's not y'all business. I shouldn't have to even explain that. And the fact of the matter is people keep feeling like they have to explain these types of things. Like, if I choose to be in a relationship with a nigga and he got fucking 5 wives, this my nigga, don't say shit. And these all my bitches. You see what I'm saying? Whether or not they just all his bitches, now they all my bitches because we all together. And if it's just me and my nigga, I shouldn't have to be discussing that either. Because if it's just me and him, y'all don't care about that. Now all of a sudden that's boring, but y'all want me to explain this shit. That's what it is. I love him. He love all of us. I love them because they love him. If these bitches don't love him the way I love him, then I don't want them around him. But either way, he need to choose good bitches because of the fact that I love him and I want him to have the best bitches that he could possibly have. What's wrong with that? Why do I gotta come explain that to y'all? That don't make no sense. Y'all don't want me explaining with this my man and I love him so much and it's just me and him. Like, that's boring to y'all. But you want me to explain that. Y'all love internet couples so much. Y'all would definitely love what I would show you. Okay? Y'all would talk shit, but guess the fuck what? This my nigga don't say nothing. So a lack of love isn't always obvious either. A lack of love in yourself, a lack of being in my business, a lack of, who love you. Take it how it resonates. Because y'all be thinking, oh, well, they can't love you because this, that, and the third. If my nigga treat me nice, and the one thing that y'all are saying is that, because in certain relationships, religions, and everything else, they can have multiple wives. They have to treat them all the same. Does it mean he loved this one more than he loved this one? Or he loved this one? And a lot of y'all be in multiple relationships and don't even fucking know. So do with that information what you will. Some people just like knowing. Sometimes it's not cheating, yelling, or a dramatic breakup. Sometimes it's simply never considering you. Some people just don't consider you. But y'all want somebody to break up with somebody that considers, all four of us, or all three of us, or all two of us. Y'all, they're very considerate, but you be with somebody who ain't considerate of you, don't care about you, don't show up on weekends, holidays, your birthday, your mama birthday, don't show up for family dinners, nothing. But y'all will keep them, but y'all be mad at somebody that, oh, he got 2 women. That's well taken care of. That are happily minding their own business. On vacation right now as we speak. But yet you got time and your nigga is down the street playing with little Sally Walker. You ain't seen him from a month from Sundays, but you still claiming this nigga. Don't take care of nothing, don't do nothing. You're not happy with him. But yet you keeping him and then you mad at me for keeping my situation. So sometimes people just need to mind their business on anybody's situation. Because just because it don't look like what you would like, don't mean that it's not the ideal situation. And at this day and time, it could look like anything. The one lady online I just seen, we was talking about her yesterday, she got 3 husbands. She ain't the first lady I done seen with her 3 husbands. And they seem to be, doing whatever they doing. Y'all be out here praising internet couples that be the man and the wife, and then y'all find out they breaking up. Y'all be so sad and distraught, this, that, and the third, because y'all wanted it to be like that. You wanted to live vicariously through them, when meanwhile the life really looks like this shit. This shit that's not traditional. That everybody is, helping out the family. Everybody's going along to get along, having a good ass time. Everybody's taking care of everybody. Because again, it takes a village. And I don't believe we was ever supposed to be by ourselves any fucking way. Because how? That's just something that they decided to start doing, and then everybody was conditioned to think that, oh, this is how we're supposed to do it. No, the fuck it ain't. We need some help around here. Sometimes I can't put out, so let her do it. Shit. Everybody, we need extra incomes around here. Bread is high. Or I like making bread. She may not like making bread. She may know how to clean the fuck up. And I ain't promoting nothing to nobody. I'm just saying that let's stop talking about other people's business. However you like doing it is however you like doing it. However they like doing it is however they like doing it. Stop condemning people because they doing it different than you doing it. Your love ain't no more better than theirs. Or no, less better than theirs. Or no worse than theirs. I don't know. Anyway, sometimes it's simply never considering you. Never checking, never remembering, never adjusting, never repairing, never making space. That's why one isolated action doesn't tell the whole entire story. The pattern does. So we're talking about patterns and recognizing the patterns of people, places, and things. How this continues to play out. A person can say, I love you, I love you, I love you, but never consider you. Never do anything for you. Never nothing. And you out here, oh, I love this person. This person don't give a fuck about you. So if you have consistently convinced yourself that someone cares
pause and look at what they have consistently demonstrated, not just what they occasionally say. Because a person can, talk you into anything. Oh, I definitely love and care about you, this, that, and the third. Some people just talk real, real good. So just know that. So recognize the difference. There comes a point in love where you have to stop listening to only what a person says and start paying attention to what they consistently show you. Words can sound beautiful, promises can give you hope, someone can tell you that they care, they miss you, they want you, and they want to see a future with you, but consistency is where intention becomes visible. If someone says that they want you but repeatedly gives you reasons to question their place in your life, pay attention to that. Actions speak louder than words, and the power of life and death is in the tongue. So sometimes people be speaking fucking spells and containment spells and fucking holding you hostage over your ass, and you not paying attention. Do that information what you will. If they say that they care but their actions continually leave you feeling neglected, pay attention. If they say they're changing but some patterns keep repeating, pay attention. This isn't about judging anyone by one bad day or one mistake. It's about recognizing patterns over time, because people are creatures of habit. They continually do the same thing over and over again. Relationship from relationship to relationship, person to person to person, situation to situation to situation. Because love isn't just what someone tells you when you're having a conversation. Excuse me. Love is also what they consistently demonstrate when there is nothing to explain. Sometimes somebody don't even have to say anything to you that they love you. They just keep doing shit. Have you ever noticed that a lot of times when there be movies and things of that nature, the person that the people should be with be the people that be sitting right next to them, but they be swooning over everybody else, and the person that literally always considers them, always helps them, always this, that, and the third, the person that friend zoned them. A lot of times that be the thing, because that's a real life situation and scenario. Mind you, this person be really secretly all in love with you, this, that, and the third, and you don't never see that person because you just always looking over here dealing with no good ass bitches or niggas, and the person that is always actively making sure that you're okay, cover you up when you sleep, make sure you're eating, shows up when you're having bad days, this, that, and the third. We never even look at them. I said to a person the other day, I said, why does it seem like good people always end up with bad people? Like in relationships, it's like one person, a person that you be thinking, why is that person in a relationship with that person? Or why are you a good person and you always choose, the worst person? And the person to show up, they'll be good for, a hot little second, but it's things that we see, that we notice, that we never, acknowledge, like, this person is not really a good person, because not for me, because this person is this. But meanwhile, it's like we continue to put our energy into people the opposite of what we are. Why is it never the energy matching, like in real life, like a real thing? I don't know. So maybe that's just one of the things that we just, are one of the lessons that we're having to go through, but also paying attention to it early and us cutting out early. Like, yeah, we started this, but this ain't what I want to do. So don't allow beautiful words to convince you to ignore what their actions have been showing you. The right connection won't require you to consistently translate someone's behavior to make their words match what they're doing. So what they say will tell you what they want you to believe. What they say will make you, I don't know what I wrote there. What they say will tell you what they want you to believe. Okay. And what they consistently do will tell you what they're actually doing. So pay attention to a person's actions. Anyway, so today's message is about clarity, discernment, and trusting what has been revealed to you. You may have been looking for another sign, another confirmation, or another explanation, but sometimes the answer is already sitting right in front of you. What feels confusing may actually be uncomfortable, the uncomfortable truth trying to become clear. You don't have to chase people for answers, you don't have to force doors open, and you don't have to prove what you already know. Point blank, period. Let people reveal themselves through their actions. Let situations reveal themselves through patterns, and let time expose what words try to hide. Today, protect your peace by refusing to react to everything that crosses your path. What is meant for you won't require you to abandon your discernment to keep it. And I trust what I see, I trust what I feel, and I trust divine timing. I no longer need to force clarity. What I need to know will be revealed. So today's energy is discernment, peace, revelation, and a new direction. We named it because we don't want to let them do it. People will try to insert chaos. Remember, I told you what was in the message, what was in the energy. Arguments, chaos, spinning the block, considering something old, revisiting old chapters. Meanwhile, we done already closed that book out. So be mindful. Today, energy is discernment, peace, revelation, and new direction. So with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for being here. If this message resonates and you wish to donate towards my channel, super chat, super stickers, super stars, definitely welcome. My Cash App and my GoFundMe is in the link in the bio, in the whatever the fuck that is, link tree. Go with God. Always go with God. Have the day you deserve, and so will I. And if you're not on other platforms, the ones that I have streaming all day, go ahead and find those and come on over, okay? Period. She said amazing downloads, period. Thank you. I'm glad to be able to deliver it in a good way, so I hope I delivered it like I should. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here, and let's do what we need to do today and always. Go with God. Period. My nose is extra snotty.